I'm ready. I'm ready.
Are you actually ready?
Yep, I'm 100% ready.
All right, go ahead.
Get us in. Take us in, Pullman.
Oh, hey, real quick, did you guys see that? So, somebody commented on my YouTube video, and I was like, oh, cool, and it's in French, and it's like, you know, it's some French words, and then it's got an exclamation point at the end. And I was like, oh, I bet this says something nice. I went and translate. I took a screenshot and used my translation app, and I scroll, and it says, you have to be a hell of a moron to do this. And I was like, oh, never mind. I looked at Lauren, and I was like, ah. Jesus Christ, dude. This is why I don't play new games, bro. What a shit show. Nobody cares about the crap that I play.
My favorite response to people like that is just like, fuck you, you're an idiot. And then they get all fucking worked up and I just end up blocking them.
Bro, I just don't understand what eating butter has to do with fucking anything. He was like, have you ever fucked or eaten butter? And
Yo,
like,
Phil, your boy Phil. Yo, that dude fucks.
What does that have to do with anything, man?
Yo, that guy, Phil Jackson has like the biggest penis on the face of the planet.
Right. So, anyways, last step to being ready is let me open up my handy dandy voice changer. That thing fucks as well. No, Lauren, what the fuck? God, you don't know how we do shit. We say we start, and then I wait 30 minutes to do stuff I should have done yesterday, and then we start.
We're only like 45 minutes behind schedule, Lauren. Oh, Facebook suggested that I friend your girlfriend. I was like, no, that's inappropriate.
You can if you want. I think I'm friends with your girlfriend. Probably not. I don't know where you get off Facebook.
Dude, I don't. I fucking stay off of Facebook. It's a goddamn political minefield these days.
Yeah, it's super conservative. I didn't realize it was like that. So
I was like, super is.
I was like, the stock market is doing bad, and they were like, "Don't you say shit about the Republicans?" And I was like, "Okay, what the fuck?"
Well, there was that dude on your Facebook who obviously copulates a lot with many, many women, telling you that you were obviously jealous of what the president did, and you're like, "Nah, dude, what he did is a fucking felony." I mean, didn't have anything to say.
He was like, "Listen, are you just gonna keep whining that you didn't get on the same stock?" I was like, no, listen to yourself, bro. He committed a crime. We were talking about a crime here. This is a felony. This is not about like, boo-hoo, the president got one over on you. This is securities fraud, homie. This is like jail time.
Yeah, that's like what, 5-10 years, I think, minimum.
Yeah, at least that's serious, especially in like that position.
That, and they basically freeze all your assets and shit. The government basically just says, all right, we're gonna take all of your money and property, and you can spend time in jail, and we'll figure it out later.
I mean, I was blown away by all that.
Timeout corner.
He was like, maybe don't be such a bitch next time, and I was like, dude, you're talking about a crime. All right. Whoa, that doesn't sound very good. I don't like that one. Did you guys hear that?
Nah.
Nope. Do you hear it now?
No, now it's just
actually,
you.
That's pretty cool. All right, hold on.
All right, do you hear it now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly, Jake. It's not like he stole a Snickers bar. Like, if you or I did that and someone found out, we'd be going to, fuck me in the ass federal penitentiary.
This one is supposed to sound like a scary clown, but it just sounds like a
sounds terrible.
car amp.
Dude, you are a scary clown. I don't know why you need a voice changer for that one.
Yeah, that sounded not good. This one.
This one's not so bad. It's brand new. I'm gonna see.
I like the clown music in the background.
Yeah, but you're like breaking up.
Yeah, probably.
I can't. Nope. Nothing.
What? Yeah, no, I'm turning it off. Okay, so are you guys ready for mission recap?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Right.
Go ahead. I only dropped the stream marker 45 minutes ago, Carrie.
Did you order food?
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Yo, hey, listen, I'm kind of hungry. Will you order like some poke or something?
God damn it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
All right, thanks. Okay, so recap. Anyways,
this
so
asshole.
yeah, the group got together after completing the previous mission. They were initially assigned to go liaison essentially with 9, this AI, after completing quote unquote After getting the situation with Nine handled, there was some dialogue between Nine and Motoko. I always want to say Kodomo, but anyways, Motoko. And no, I'm sorry, Kodama. I always say them backwards. Yeah, there you go.
We're avoiding
Kodama.
copyright infringement here, okay?
Yeah. Hey, mute the stream. Anyways,
Hold
so
on.
Kodomo and Nine had some dialogue. Nine essentially explained that in the future, Kodomo will have an ability to roll to make contact with Nine, or on significant hacking checks once a day, choose to utilize one of the 9 assisted hacking checks that will then, as previously seen, kind of put you in that altered state in an effort to like combat the hacking that you're doing in a kind of way. After that, they regrouped with Blake, and the team gave Blake some information, not all of it though. Kodomo decided to kind of keep some of the information from him and not be 100% transparent, kind of telling him what he needed to know, and kept out a lot of the details. As such, Blake was, happy to hear that things went the way that they did. Unfortunately, disappointed that 9 was not yet ready to be received by a synth frame, and kind of called it at that. Went back to his studies, and the team went and did their resting, shopping, chilling out for a few days. Everything they needed to take care of. Upon regrouping, Blake said that the next step is that he's interested in recruiting 2 incredibly talented females that have worked with the Legacy in the past, that are basically kind of like mercenaries for hire situation. One is an incredible burglar, robber, scoundrel style type, and then the other is a very, very prolific hacker who is the choice of the party. Was to, they could have gone for either one, and I believe that you guys went for her first. For the hacker, her name is Maya. Upon getting there, Daggerin snuck in, the door closed behind him, and he peeped around the corner to meet a Morris synth, or a variant of it, that immediately gave him the old 1-2 and put him down. And the team went in there to kind of give him some assistance, do what they needed to do, and as where they were doing so, a man came around the corner and said, basically, what the fuck are you guys doing here? And they were like, hey, we're just looking for Maya. And I if I'm not mistaken, I think the meta pigeon kind of fast tracked things a little bit so that we weren't spinning our wheels here. And eventually, they, after some significant amounts of expensive scotch and whatnot had been drank, they were able to figure that this was just Maya in a clever disguise. As Knives pointed out to the rest of the party, she's known as the Master of Disguise, very, very advanced augmentations, able to kind of cloak herself or change her form. And they were in talks with sweetening the deal, getting her to come back and do what they were set out to do. And I believe that's right where we left off. I think Daggerin is currently still suffering from a concussion. And has disadvantage on ranged attacks until the next long rest. And the rest of you guys, I believe, are 100% fine, and everybody is just shooting. I believe that Maya revealed herself, and that's kind of where
I have no idea what Shopco is.
Are you ordering Pokey? All right, bet.
Curiosity, Palmer, is there any way to... never mind. That's a dumb question. I was going to say, is there any way to kind of circumvent what I'm going through right now?
Just go to sleep, probably. Just a long rest would be the best way to do it.
Son of a bitch.
I believe that was what was said last week too, is you just let a long rest. Which, considering how a concussion normally works, I feel like you're kind of getting off easy on that.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, I decided to amp up the difficulty in this campaign after getting my ass stomped by BG3 for a while, so we'll see what happens. Just don't get too attached to what you guys got going on.
I'm good with that.
We'll see.
Alright, anyways. Yeah, the floor is yours.
Well, I'll start off by promptly apologizing to Maya for my forwardness. As you can see, I'm currently suffering from a concussion your fucking robot gave me, but so I'm very, very likely to very, very grumpy for the time being. But
Regardless,
so
we
just
already have.
apologizing for that in advance.
Besides that, last we were having. Actually, the good news is that thanks to Jello knowing her, Jello was handling most of the negotiations here, so that's nice and easy. Go for it. Go for it, Jello.
Yeah, Jello is Alex's name. Sometimes I think you might forget.
What was the question?
No, we're just talking about you were primarily doing the. Ow! Fuck! I just touched the hot part of my vape and burnt myself. Sorry. You were kind of doing the negotiations
Kmart?
and talks based on
Dude,
your
that's a
familiarity
fuck
with this
that shit,
character.
dude. That's dumb.
Yeah, not based on my
Lead on
charisma.
the charge, yeah. That's all we said.
Fucking
That-
Palmer
Or at
just
least-
burned
at least
himself. What a
breaking the
turd.
ice.
Yeah, you were in the negotiation standpoint, especially after a creative and a little bit wild entry upon the
Good.
apartment.
Fuck them. You know why? Because they had to
And,
pay
my
lawyers to
sweet
bring you a
kick-ass
civil
on the
suit.
spot, kind of mixed between Australian and British accent. So I think we should not forget how great that was.
And the help of a fucking meta pigeon. Thanks, Larry.
Yeah. Meta pigeons. Anyways, okay. So, yeah, the floor is yours. Whatever you guys want to do.
So what's the next step from here?
Well, we have to finish negotiating with her. If she hasn't fully agreed yet, she just said that she's interested at least to hear us out. And then after that, we have another one to collect. You know, business as usual, really.
Right.
Wait, has she even said she's gonna do the job yet, guys?
She's expressed interest and willingness, but we
I
haven't given her.
was gonna ask her, but okay.
Yeah, go for it.
What do you ask me?
Are you doing the job? No one's paying attention.
Well, I didn't know if that was the way you were like phrasing it to her specifically. She'll look at you and she'll say, "Well, you know, I've got a pretty sweet gig here with kind of." She said this last time as well. But she's, you know, I'm kind of
Shopco.
tied up with this company here that's got me not only under some pretty sweet protection, but paying me pretty well. So I don't.
Your accent changes really quick. That's really interesting.
Yeah, it's part of the disguise. Turns out. I would have had to gone and watch the video to remember what I sounded like.
Hey,
Too much work.
What are you fucking on about, mate?
Now we're getting somewhere closer. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah.
Um,
Go ahead. So yeah, she's paying pretty. She's
You mean-
money. It's all money for you. Okay.
No,
Well, not exactly money. I just need to know, you know, sometimes I'm interested in a challenge and taking on some pretty impressive work, and sometimes I'm interested in you know, the people like you guys who have obviously left such a great impression on me. As she leans back in her chair and kind of kicks her feet up onto the table.
You need done.
I'll rub my head in response and say, "Yeah, you left quite an impression."
Yeah. Well, this guy, is pretty cool. He's pretty cool. Unfortunately, he keeps a close eye on me. So you know, in order for me to have to leave here and keep myself, you know, being willing to take the risk that it would require for me to just kind of, you know, ixnay this whole project I got going on. It's gotta be worth my while. So, you know, what is the? Tell me. I assume, you know, if you guys are legacy oriented, that Blake, big fan of my work in the past, probably sent you. What's the rest of the mission?
Can I ask before we continue, Maya? Do you have any reason to believe that your life might be in danger?
Me? No. I'm she kind of like looks at her fingernails. I'm better than most people that are willing to come at me, and it's not a secret that I actually saw you guys before you even entered the building. So, you know, I'm not super worried about it.
Okay, just curious.
Yeah, well, I was mostly just interested in seeing what this guy actually had in him, and boy, that was a pretty good show. But she kind of like nods to her head and is like, "Yeah, man, you know, at least you're here,
Glad that-
right?"
I'm glad
All's
that
well.
my head could pay the price for your entertainment. have an ice pack.
Thank you. Yeah, it's expensive. You know, in my line of work, I get it. I get use out of it. So, you know.
An ice pack is expensive.
Started in Green Bay.
Yeah,
Okay,
It's
makes
just a
sense.
plastic baggie with ice in it. I say
Excuse
out
you.
of character.
Excuse you. That bag of ice. Did you see that fridge that ice came out of?
I said that out of character.
It's an expensive ice pack.
What the fuck?
Question though, if you're so concerned with it abandoning you, we're not abandoning you, keeping tabs on you. I'm surprised you just haven't taken it off. I think we discussed it last time.
Yo, I
I'm surprised
fuck
you
with
haven't just taken
Kmart
it off
though.
their grid and all of their tracking capacities already. If you're that good.
That's
said,
why
well-
I asked if she's That's why I asked you if you felt that your life might be in danger.
Yeah, no, we discussed that last time. That she had manually pulled. You know, she's made some mods to these personal caretakers, but through her explanation, she's more so saying that, like, you know, I can't bring it with me because, you know, if the company comes looking for it, it's gotta be here. But so fill me in. What's the end goal here? Because, you know, money is one thing, and I'm sure that, you know, I can talk to Blake and get some things sorted out. But you know, is it worth the experience? You know, I'm all about experiences.
Well, as far as that goes, I mean, we are dealing with. What's the way they phrase it again? Like,
Post-singularity AI. Is how they I'm specifically saying that to him quietly. Post-singularity AI.
post-singularity AI.
AI. Which does this AI have a name?
Actually, can I real quickly just ask, because we do have a way to contact Blake directly, like via
Blake
messenger?
directly? I would say not like instantaneously, but more message based.
Knives
Yeah,
would
so-
have something, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
Knives has more of a direct line of
Yeah,
communication, yes.
Knives, can you just check with Blake real quickly to see if we're okay to tell her about Nine's like full identity or anything like
Just
that?
what? You really? Okay. You literally said the name.
Oh no, I did not out loud. I actually am asking you out of character, dude.
Okay.
For fuck's sake, Larry.
What?
Keep up, Larry. No, it's fine. Go for it.
What? I'm messaging Blake, right? I mean, Blake. I mean,
You're messaging someone. You're getting us information.
just DM me. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, 9.
That's like Blake's little pet project, right? He's been doing this since as long as I know him. But I guess I mean, that's great and all that you guys are working with this. Not necessarily surprising. However, what is my role? What does he need? What does he need me for?
Idea.
Is it? Oh, interesting.
They just
And is it-
to get you. That's it.
What did he tell me to? What did he tell you guys about? You know, coming to give? Is there anything more to this? Is there? Because I'll tell you what. I'm not 100% sure that, you know, anything that he might need me for is probably a little bit more dangerous than he's alluding to. At least that's how the jobs have been in the past. Ooh, yeah. Okay. All right, cool. Anything else you guys want to add?
No. No, not at least on my end.
Anyone have anything to say? I don't have anything to say. I don't know.
All right. Well,
Well, she asked exactly what her role is in this.
And we said it's basically just.
No.
I mean, you
All
can
right,
ask
so-
her.
yeah. Go ahead.
We don't have an answer for that, but if you come with us, you can talk to Blake and find that out yourself. I'm sure.
Can't you leave this place? Yeah.
Yeah, she stands up. She kind of walks around the table, like, you know, hand to her chin, kind of thinking. She looks out this window right here, with her back to you guys, and she says, okay, now roll me persuasion on that, Sophie.
Me?
Yep. Yeah, you're the one who said it, right? The whole we don't know.
It's not at disadvantage, is it? Because of the
No,
concussion?
no. I would say no. I would say no.
Fucking injury. 18.
She'll after a second.
Oh wait, I get advantage on this.
Well, 18 is good enough. So we'll. She kind of looks out the window for a little bit, and she turns and she's like, "Well, you listen. I've been cramped up in here for a while, so maybe I can at least go hear him out. That's not a guarantee, however." She like puts her hand up, like, "I want to make absolutely sure that this is not me agreeing."
Well, we're not really looking for a confirmation. If you want, we're just saying if you want to find out more, you're better off asking Blake himself instead of asking the people he sent. And believe me, I understand. I understand your position. It's best that I just feel that personally, it's best to get the information from the horse's mouth, so to speak.
Alrighty, well, I guess I'll follow you then. I'll follow you. However, and I'll tell Blake myself that, if it's not to my liking, then I'm just going to I'll decide in that moment whether or not it's something I want to pursue. But without further ado, go ahead and lead the way. She said, "Oh, hold on a second. I need to just grab something." And she disappears back into her room. And she comes out.
Turned invisible.
No, she disappears back into her room. She comes back out with this guy.
Hey, Palmer, I have a question.
Sure, shoot.
In this universe, is there anything? I know that we have healers and I know that we have hackers. Is there anything that's the equivalent of D&D magic in this world? Like actual magic?
Yeah, the hacker is primarily, like, if you go look at the hacker's spells and stuff, that their botnets that they get, those are primarily like ping echo is basically magic missile and stuff like that.
That's not what I mean.
Oh, you mean like setting and atmosphere-wise is their magic? No, I would say no.
Okay, just curious.
So as she emerges, she kind of points in this machine stands, or the synth rather, this Morris synth stands and stops right where she's right behind her. She steps forward and she says, "All right," and you guys can tell that she's now got like an SMG kind of on a sling wrapped around her back. And you can see that she has this kind of what looks like a glove and is actually more of a
I'm back with a
conditioned to an
cheeseburger.
already existing augmentation on her hand.
Fuck the 49ers.
Like,
Isn't
"All right,
Garoppolo out?
ready to go, lead the way. Where are we heading?"
Are we bringing the murder bots with us?
And she looks back to them. She's like, "Oh, no, they're gonna stay. Keep things tidy. Somebody's got to." And she kind of like, kicks at the stain on her floor. Somebody's got to clean this place up. So.
I apologize for that.
Yeah, well, it is
I
what
have
it is.
regular
It was
camera,
worth a laugh.
by the
So,
way,
with
regular camera
go
on,
ahead.
just so you know.
And
But
she
it's
kind of
like
leaves. She sees knives kind of exit the room.
way
ahead
up.
of her. You guys follow out. So what do you want
Like
to do
it's
next?
staring at the ceiling,
As a
basically.
group, what do you? You now have Maya in tow.
Do we want to take Maya with us to get homegirl number 2, or do we want to take her back to the Legacy place and then go after homegirl number 2?
I say the latter.
Ladder go.
I agree.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, roll me. The three of you that just spoke, all roll me deception.
What do you have to do?
Deception? Wait,
Yeah.
what did we say that was?
She's trying to listen to you
bad
guys.
high angle. Wow, that's weird.
I'm trying to think of
Goth
what
must
you
be
would
choking
roll.
the shit then.
Sure, I can let one on.
Holy shit! That's a straight up
You
zero.
roll a 0 on deception.
Alrighty. So with that 0, you don't even need to fucking bother, Smokey. With that 0, she's gonna say, "You guys, another girl, who else are you guys getting? But I want to go. Who are you going after?"
I'm just gonna blurt out my girlfriend.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
no.
Roll me another.
No, don't
deception.
Yes,
double
do it.
down.
Yes,
Shred, you know
yes.
better.
Give me another deception, baby.
Let him do
Shred,
it.
you don't
That's
double down
terrible.
on that one.
Oh yes, you do.
Sometimes you do. It's okay, Smokey. Let him do this.
Yeah, this is perfect.
He is playing his role in character.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a tie.
She's gonna look you up and down and say
That
you.
would be a sense motive, by the way, but it's whatever.
Oh, is it sense motive?
Yeah.
That would be sense motive, not
If
perception.
it's even you get
Well,
it.
then she'll kind of look at you guys and nod and say, "All right, well, if you don't mind, I'll I know where Blake hides out. It's probably the same old shitty place,
Mhm.
doctor bed, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll confirm it if it does have the place right.
Okay. And she will say, "All right, listen, I'll meet you there. I'll hang out. But if I'm not there, just you guys gotta assume at that point that it was just not worth my while. And if you do come back here, I'm gonna probably sleep through the next ass whooping. So."
Mhm.
And with that, she takes the elevator. She is gone, and she leaves the rest of you kind of where you're at.
Quick thing. No, we're good.
So are you guys choosing to? You guys want to regroup? Blake?
Wait, I thought she wanted an escort. Aren't we taking? She doesn't know where to go, does she?
Yeah. And Jello said, "Yeah, it's the right place."
Yes.
How did
So
wait, how did she get the information? How did she know the information?
she already knew. She knew the
He's
guy.
in there.
Yeah, she said, "I assume it's that same shitty old place he likes so much with the little doctor's bed and all the computers." And he said, and Jello was like, "Yeah, that's the place." And she was like,
Oh
"Okay."
fuck. Okay. And I
They
guess
come
this
highly
guy-
regarded by Blake himself. They're not strangers to the guy.
All right. So what's the name of girl number 2 we gotta go after?
Her name is Alma, Alma.
Alma, like, Ramza's sister Alma? Spelled like that?
I don't know who that is.
Who?
The name. People have the name.
Alma. Yeah, that's how you spell it. So I don't know.
Can you use it in a sentence?
No.
Country of origin?
Go fucking find Alma. There you go. There's the
I know a Hispanic girl
You
named Alma. I don't
fresh,
know if that's where it's from, but
good sharp knives,
got that for
make
you.
easy
It
work
literally
of any
came out of a
task.
fucking cyberpunk name generator, so I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys.
Oh,
But
well,
are you guys
only-
choosing to rest or anything? You want to go back to Blake and for the conversations with Maya, or do you want to immediately go to Alma? How do you guys want to proceed?
You
I feel
know,
like we should finish collecting these people as quickly as possible.
Mhm.
So if the
I'm
other girl is happy to go back to Blake's on her own, then maybe we could just get a move on and go straight to Alma.
I'm
Yep.
just throwing this out there because of this concussion. I'm not gonna be very effective if
That's fine.
we have
That-
to fight.
That's fine.
Fair.
Ideally, we don't need to fight. Ideally, we don't fight.
That's a first coming.
I'm
from
going
you.
to give my
You mean
phone
the fact that
number.
I've avoided it most of the time?
I'm gonna give my phone number to the murder bot and ask him if his services are available for what I just saw. Again.
You didn't see
I
that.
have
The
money.
only person that saw me get knocked on my ass was fucking knives.
I can put two
Well,
and
then
two
go.
together, thanks.
How far away is the trip to our next person?
I would say based on the information you guys were given by Blake and her last known whereabouts, it is, you guys are in District 4. Hold on, let me flip to that
I guess
page.
the real question is, assuming we're in a car on the way, is it about a short rest away?
I would say, no, I would say no. It's only probably like an hour.
Okay.
Well, a short rest is an hour.
Yeah.
An hour or two.
I thought it was always like 2 hours. I thought
I
it was
No,
always
it's
thought
one
two
hour
also,
rest.
honestly.
It's-
No, whenever we've done short rest in Dungeons and Dragons, it's always
That
been
I mean, you guys can
30
take it
minutes
short.
to an hour.
It's also Palmer, GM, don't whatever he thinks is necessary.
Yeah,
so that's
we'll say
Palmer's.
2 hours because that's what I'm
It's not
that's
the
what I've
same.
based around in the past. So are
I
you guys
can
want
check
to?
it. I'll rat it, but we'll go.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you guys are going to.
I don't need a short rest. Like it was just something I was curious if we were just
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to get out of the way.
No problem.
I can continue healing and all that pretty effectively for another fight.
Well,
Also,
if
I
we're
did
gonna-
check. Sorry. I
if
did
we're
check
gonna
right now
go-
in the book. In the book, it says on page 106. By the way, just to errata this, it's at least 1 hour long.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But still, DM's discretion
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah. No, I know. I just wanted to get that out of the way just to clear it up.
If we're gonna be moving on our way, I guess on the way there I'll hit myself with a nano pack, but I think I might need assistance. Using a syringe on yourself is an intro. Oh no, okay. Yeah, I'll just hit myself with a nano pack.
Yeah. Alrighty. Cool beans. And with that, you guys take the very, very fancy elevator all the way back down to the floor. As you leave, the synth that assisted you guys, it seems to be built into the receptionist's desk at the front of the lobby, kind of just stares at you, follows you with his gaze as you guys exit the building back through the ornate glass double doors and into the street, outside of which smoking what seems to be presumably illegal substance is your guys' favorite driver, Rico, the mad lad.
My man.
He's still chilling out there for you, and he kind of like starts and jumps and drops what's in his hands. And he's oh shit as he sees you guys come. He's like, oh, you really spooked me there, guys. Where
Fucking
are we going?
tweaky Rico.
And you guys
The
wanted to
camera
go
angle is
to,
because
you guys wanted to go
we're not
to
wearing
the,
pants.
the reclamation center, right, where she is.
Also, I haven't moved it since
So
it
as
was
you
set
guys,
up previously.
You all hop into his vehicle.
What's going on, Chief
And,
Brother Seth?
hold on one second. As you guys hop in the vehicle, he, go to the reclamation center. He has the whereabouts. He takes you out to
Just woke up. Ugh.
the streets. You guys traverse
Rough night or what?
up until the northern district area. It's a little less beautiful. It's kind of it's a little shittier. The one you were in is almost as nice as it gets, but not quite. So as you guys, this is more of a working industrial, mechanical type of district here, where a lot of blue collar work and stuff gets done. Eventually, after the hour or so
schedule.
long
I
drive,
got you.
the
Everything
day is
going
kind
alright?
of winding down into the afternoon. You guys do pull up to the reclamation center, and wait, hold on a second. Let me make sure things are where they need to be.
Palmer, Rico hasn't been looking at me kind of weird since we had that one conversation together, have we? Has he?
Okay.
No, he likes drugs. He got no
Try and
problem
keep
with
it that
people
way,
who
my
choose
guy.
to like drugs as well. So probably
I'm a
don't even
recovering
remember.
addict.
So that's between
I
you
don't
and
do
the
drugs, I
Lord.
was just asking.
Yeah, that's
I
not.
don't think he cares.
Yeah, it's not his impression. He is only able to work with the information he got, which was you was asking for drugs. So with that, you guys he parks in front of the reclamation center. Outside, you guys can see a series of vehicles that are also parked. You can see to the left, or the left half of the building, is a very, very large, what looks like a loading dock. So you guys can there's like 3 different shipping loading docks for like trucks, and one actively has a truck backed up to it. And closer to you though is currently in no threat to you, has not looked your way or anything, but is the Nightingale that you guys should be familiar with. This Nightingale is actually version 673-9975, so a newer iteration than the one you initially faced. You can tell just by looking at it, just because it looks a little flashier, a little less, or a little more well put together than the one that you guys experienced. And because you had experienced it, you would know just by a single look. Now that being said, you guys simply dropped in the parking lot. Your shipping containers are to your left, and there's a door directly in front of you that leads into the
It's because I'm
facility.
always
Outside
tired of
that,
everyone's
you
shit.
guys have arrived.
Mm.
Is this
I had a good day though. I'm just a little
center
sore.
That,
Long motorcycle ride to put it away.
we got the information for the first Nightingale bot?
No, that one was a food processing place.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, so how do you guys want to proceed? This Nightingale over here, he hasn't looked your direction. It's safe to say he has yet to notice you. So that is
Rolling stealth.
Is someone missing or is someone stacked on someone else? I only see 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
shoot.
it's Jelly and Jello's missing.
Let me grab him real quick. Where are you? There he is.
What's a 19?
Are we rolling for stealth? Are we doing this stealthily?
I
It's up
am.
to you.
You guys can do whatever the fuck you want.
We have one slight issue.
I mean,
that
sure,
is,
we can try, but
Hi.
I am proficient in stealth, so.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
think
big
we can.
Anything while you're not on the screen. No, there you go. I fixed it. You should.
I'm
Alright,
also
fine.
proficient in stealth.
angrily, quietly.
I just don't get the advantages I would have if I was still a scoundrel.
Or unconcussed. Who keeps coming and going? Someone keeps logging in and out of Roll20.
Really?
That's me,
Ah,
probably.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's me because I don't know what's wrong with Roll20 that it keeps logging me the fuck out.
Roll 20 is a mysterious beast.
It was doing this last week too.
Yeah, as I said.
So we got 2 stealth checks. What do the rest of you want to do? How do you guys want to proceed?
I'm just gonna go up to the door and knock on it.
With the robot standing there, right?
Yes. I'm not doing anything threatening. I'm just knocking on the damn door.
Did you have a concussion the last time when we walked into the place?
Have you always been concussed, perhaps?
So you
Were you frequently dropped on your head as a child?
forward?
You know that you're trying to stealth in plain sight of a robot, right?
No, he said he hadn't noticed you, or I said rather he hadn't noticed you guys yet. It was up to you guys.
Actually, you know what? Palmer, while they're doing
Maybe,
that,
Seth.
robots
Maybe
facing
I'm a
out,
little
is
bit
there any
tired of
way you
people's
could,
shit.
along the
That's all
side
good,
of this
though.
Building, like over here or over here, perhaps?
I
kind
would
of
say
just sort of-
I would say no, just because that's where like the walls would come up. It's probably about a 30-foot building, so
Okay.
you would be like around the side, but unable to.
But could I go behind this car? Like?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. I had that sword that cuts through metal.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna wait. And I'm gonna motion to Kotomo and Jello and Knives. Point at the sword and point at the wall. You said the walls are metal, correct?
This what it looks on the outside to be made up
Okay, yeah.
of like brick and metal and stuff like that. So you can attempt to.
Yes. Yeah. I'm just gonna point and shrug. Say, just let me know if you want me to. Basically, overcome. Let me know if you want me to. I'm just gonna keep out of sight, just behind the car, so they don't even get. They cannot draw a line of sight on me, and I can cut our way in if we need to.
All right. And Dagger, and what are you doing?
I'm going up to the door and knocking on it. I don't have the patience right now for this.
You're knocking on it. Okay.
Halt. Stop what you're doing.
Oh god, not again.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Again? Really,
All of
Palmer?
us are,
Wow.
all of us are just Smokey.
Just me.
It's up to you guys. I mean, if you get, well, let's say
I
Smokey.
feel like we should probably. I mean, if we can see it happening, we should at least,
Yeah.
have it, the option.
Yeah,
At least be in the order, yeah.
It's
just-
up to you whether we actually have the ability
You
to react.
actually have to anyway, so it's up to you guys.
just
I mean, you
knocked on the
actively can
door.
see feet
Oh,
away from you. This
yeah,
shit taking place.
Big dick rolls tonight. Let's go.
Hold on, that one. Hold on, another one.
I just knocked on the door. I'm not being.
I believe I'm still stealthed as well.
Technically, I rolled a 14.
Robots.
It's a little bit too late to mention, Carrie, but you might want to remember that my character can jump 30 feet if I need to.
Yeah,
Ooh, nice.
yeah, trust
actually,
me, dude. I know all
35.
about jumping.
He
Okay.
most certainly does.
I know. Oh yeah, we only spent 2 hours on it last week.
All right, so okay, so with that, oh, can I add him twice? No, he's on there. All right, perfect. But is that the right one? Okay, it is. Excellent. All right, so yeah, you guys are all rolled, but we'll say that the Nightingale acts first, just because you guys aren't currently involved in the combat. So
What's up, Sharky? How you doing today,
the
bub?
Nightingale will move
How was your weekend?
towards Dagger in here, 25 feet. As he moves, he kind of moves a little bit more dexterous than the previous Nightingale that you guys had encountered. That was something Dagger
Son
and
of a bitch.
up your passive perception. As he gets up front and close to you, he says,
What is your business at the reclamation center?
and he would ask you, you could go, you don't need to take a turn for it or whatever, you would just respond.
I'm looking for someone.
There is no one here named someone.
Okay, is there someone here named Maya? I mean, not Maya. Alma?
That is classified.
That is what now?
Classified.
I don't have the patience to get knocked out by another fucking robot today. I'm just gonna say okay and walk off.
As you do that, he
You
remains.
guys can deal with those fuckers.
Oh, sorry,
You
at the
guys
door.
can deal with them. Huh?
He remains at the door, and you guys he doesn't seem to be He doesn't seem to be aggressive towards any of you guys otherwise, so I'll go ahead and close this. We'll keep the same rolls or whatever if you guys do decide to try to fuck him up or something. But
I'm
yeah,
just not
he
trying
is,
to get.
yeah,
I'm
he
not
stays
trying
where
to
he's
get my
at.
ass handed to
Fuck
me
off.
by another robot. But as I'm walking away, I do get a turn, right?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
Do I
What, you got
you're
like some
probably out of
sinus or
combat
allergies
now.
or something,
We're
dog?
technically out of combat since I
Yeah,
walked away.
he's just chilling in front of the door now, staring the same direction he was, which would be this way.
Can I use Can I use my bonus action to imply my nose for trouble?
Yeah, let me see real quick.
We're doing that.
Nose for trouble at first level, you can use your bonus action to determine a creature's weakness and blind spots, and broadcast this information to your allies. If you're a creature you can see within 60 feet of you, next time an ally makes an attack against that creature, they have advantage.
Yeah,
on the
that's
attack
just like help, right? Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. That's fine. I mean, you guys aren't technically in combat, so like marking it with that now is totally legitimate.
Alright, I'm using my nose for trouble, and I'll, do I count as an ally? I don't know if nose for trouble
No.
counts
You
for
would
myself.
not gain advantage if you attacked.
Well,
Logically, you should because you are your own ally usually. It usually specifies if it's not for your own.
okay. That's what I was curious about. Because, like,
That's
if I
weird,
say
dude.
nose
Just be
for trouble-
careful. Get checked
Just
out.
like a help action.
If like
can't
that
give
continues,
yourself,
get checked out.
Can't give yourself advantage. I would say that you can't. I mean, you.
Yeah.
To be fair, if you've identified.
Adobo
the
olive oil is a
This is
great
guiding
start
bolt.
for sous
No,
vide.
Palmer, this is
Sea
literally
salt,
guiding
ground
bolt.
pepper. Yep.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
A little bit of
Guiding
butter.
bolt, that's
I
what-
always recommend if you have it, like a twig of rosemary and some like the garlic that you
It's
sous vide it
guiding
with. Go
bolt,
into the
you know?
pan when you
Yeah.
finish it as well.
Is it the
Guiding
same-
bolt will
Sweats
help
all the
you.
oils and juices out
Same
into
kind
it. Then just baste the top with a little bit of butter. Flip. Do the thing.
I'll leave it to you guys.
I'm gonna be the last one to act. You all do something, I'll follow. I
I'm
have
actually
no
gonna
ideas.
kind of, well, we need to get in, and I have an option that's kind of like right here and relatively quiet because it's not gonna make too much.
Yeah, I sent my dad home with some smoked
Well, I'm gonna-
paprika.
Yeah. Do we want me to try to breach the
Hack
wall, guys?
your metal's not making too much noise, I doubt. But okay,
Well,
good luck.
it's more because of the sword, specifically the way it works. It's not so much a sawing motion, and it's kind of poke through and go around, like kind of going. Or we're gonna try. If it doesn't work, then
made
we
out of
stop.
stone.
It's basically it's basically like you're trying to cut through like like the styrofoam or something like that. It's like that. It doesn't make too much noise.
But
And
that
if
only
it's
works
not
on metal, right? Not stone.
Yeah, but it said it's metal on the outside, so we're about to find out if it's metal on the inside or metal in between.
At this point, I'd like to remind everyone I do have a grappling hook and rope.
Yeah, so go for it.
Are there any other entrances here that we could use before we like cut through the wall or kill the robot or something like that?
The entrances that you see are that are currently closed as the shipping loading sections, but those are doors as well. You will, however, notice that these are security cameras.
Oh, those are security cameras, not
Yeah, I
grabbers?
forgot. I didn't read this area's synopsis,
Okay.
but that was
Oh,
part of
that's like an actual front wall. That's not.
Yeah,
the
get yourself
interior.
some fresh garlic. It's always cheap as shit.
Yeah, that's like not stuff you guys would walk on those tiles. It's
well,
kind
there-
of weird how they mapped this out. This came
I've
straight from
almost-
the book, so.
I've almost never seen that.
Quick
Yeah.
thing though, while we're debating this, Palmer, can I try to put the sword very quietly, kind of take the tip of the sword and kind of see if I can push it all the way through to see how far, if it is metal all the way through, just
Yeah,
the wall.
sure.
I'm
Give
not
me
even gonna cut
a-
over.
Okay, just go ahead and give me a straight up strength check.
Oh, sure. 6. That's not great. Thanks, Dice.
So as you force the blade, you do feel it slide through a little bit and eventually meet a point of resistance. Based on your strength actually, you're not sure whether or not you can brute force your way through, or what you would have to make a committed attempt.
Okay. I'll comms it. Wall is possibly breachable if we want to go through that route. Wall is possibly breachable. I'd have to make a pretty, I'd have to be more forceful than we'd like, but we had that option. Ultimately, what do you see up 30 feet, Kotama? Go for it. And the cameras, but I thought he was watching that direction.
What day is it?
What day is it of the week?
No, what time of day is it?
Oh, it's the afternoon. I would say about 3 or 4 p.m.
So just hitting dusk or
No,
Afternoon. So like
yeah,
daytime.
afternoon time. So still the sun's still up, but you know it's winding down.
okay, just curious because on the East Coast when it hits like 4 in the afternoon, the sun starts going down.
In the winter? Is it
It's
winter?
seasonal. That's a seasonal thing, not a locational thing. I guess it's
Always
also
keep
technically
garlic on hand.
latitudinal, so-
Always have
Wait,
garlic.
latitudinal? I forget.
Yes.
It doesn't matter how high or low you are, also. If you're equator, and then it's, jeez. You guys, how are we getting this fucker?
Yeah. So is
Like, we can
Kokomo?
reach- I thought Kotomo wanted to look up and see if there were any windows or something that she could get in. And
Yeah, I have a grappling hook, rope, and I can jump pretty high.
Yeah,
Jello?
the ceiling is 30 feet high. There are no windows on the outside. Similar to this, the windows that do exist, they're like these really thin slits like this.
Mhm.
Are there
Probably
any-
not
you
but 6
said-
inches across.
You said there was a truck backed into a loading dock, right?
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
I was wondering about that, yeah.
Jello's gonna suggest, you know, if we got a truck, I do know how to drive those.
fair enough, but we'd also need. Are you saying just kind of sneak our way in? That way?
Yeah.
Let's put it, yeah. Only downside is we'd need the uniforms and possibly documentation, unless we can forge some of that. Not saying no. I'm just saying that those are the concerns that I immediately have. But hey, if we got
It's
it,
an
right?
option.
Yeah, oh, it's absolutely, and it's not a bad option at all. I mean, I'm up for it. Do we want to just? Is there anywhere we can actually check one of the trucks and see if they actually just have uniforms? Because that would not be the strangest thing.
Yeah, if you want to check this truck that's over here,
Yeah, fuck it. Cool. I thought he was staring at it. I thought the robot was staring at it.
he's staring, in this just straight forward.
Oh,
So he
okay,
still
yeah.
sees dagger run. He's not interested in anything that's gone over here. Hasn't even looked this direction. Very mechanical, very situational,
Mm-hmm.
or very situated rather.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, go for it, Jello. Please, by all means. We have plenty of options, and I am more than happy to breach as a backup. You know.
All right. So do you want to progress to that truck that's over there? Alrighty.
The robot's got his focus on me at the moment, right?
Well, he's got his focus. He's looking directly forward. You're still in his line of vision, though.
I generally assume robots aren't really limited to, like, their line of sight, though. Like, it's more of a...
Rotate thing.
I'm not necessarily saying this is the case, it's just
Japanese
kind of my
Sharky.
assumption, just because it's, I guess, over-paranoid and over-safe. Just anywhere near them, they probably can perceive me. Why wouldn't they have daredevil senses on top of their sight?
That's kind of my.
Uban Guardian.
Yeah, I mean it's safe to say that they have periphery, at least. But he just seems.
Oh,
uninterested
Taiwan.
in anything
Sorry,
that's
it's
going
Taiwan.
on outside of the interaction that
Chinese
only took
Professional
place when
Baseball League.
Dagrun interacted with the building itself. So.
Let's see.
Stroke.
The solo shot by.
I wonder if
So-
I can.
So I'm still curious, like, whether Kodomo can do something about the cameras or not. I don't always remember the scope of those powers.
Yeah, you're welcome to attempt to if you want to get rid of the cameras. Is that what Kodomo wants to do, as opposed to jump to the ceiling?
Well,
I
I'm kind of
could-
trying
I
to
could try.
ask her, but I didn't-
What's up?
I could definitely try. Am I within range to try and disable him?
I would say.
It wasn't
30
like
feet
asking you
is your
to
max.
do it. It was a how feasible is it? Like, do you have to be like touch range to be able to do it?
I would say you could attempt to make a hacking check with a higher DC from from this distance. If you were porting in, so to speak, so like within melee of it or within accessible range of it, you would have a lower DC. That's the way I'm choosing to do kind of like the object-based hacking. And
All
stuff.
right. Well, I'm still
Of
stealth.
course, if you walk up to it to touch range, though, they're probably going to see you walking up to it. So what's the point at that point?
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Yeah, I'll roll for hacking.
Okay. Give me a roll on.
Snum, this might make it. How's a 17 do?
So with the 17, you're able to kind of understand the inner workings of it just from this distance. It is connected to the network, so you're able to access it from range. And you do have the ability to shut this one off. However, you notice that they all individually are controllable, so it is not a blanket shut off ordeal. You're gonna have to do each one individually.
Okay.
So we will say this one right here is now disabled.
Okay. Fuck. No, it would help if we had the one with the truck.
Palmer, I want to try to engage the robot in conversation.
Okay. So as you step up, you immediately
I'm
head
staying within 10 feet away from him. Alright, so
It's a silly idea. It might work, but it's a silly idea.
I want to try to attempt to. I can't exactly word this all out in character, but I want to see if I can confuse the robot with a logical paradigm.
Okay.
See if I can somehow short circuit him.
All right. So what logical paradox would you use?
I would use the hooded man example, or no, not the hooded man, the horned man example. I'll send you a link on. I'll send you a link. It's a long example, but
yeah, that's like that's like when did you stop beating your wife?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that one. This is a loaded question, logical fallacy. All right, so we'll say that you went up to it and you started asking it a series of questions, to which it kind of just stare at you. Roll me a.
So that was a sneaky catch, Sharky. I like it.
Roll me we'll say deception for this one.
I was hoping you'd say performance. Deception?
Well, I mean, you can do performance. You have the same for both of them, so it doesn't faze me.
So either or.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
So as you go about talking and kind of digging more into the dialogue, when he finally chooses to respond to you,
catching all them runners, tagging up.
Please step back.
And it doesn't seem to be that he actually took in any of that information that he was given there. It seemed that he was just focused on telling you to move.
Son of a bitch. They need to get in. I want to make sure that do I see anything that's going on with Kutomo right now?
No, Kutomo seeing. I don't know, Kutomo. What are you actively doing right now?
Strategizing.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, you would see what they were doing, just as much as I would know.
Alright.
Okay.
That might give them an opening to sneak by.
Okay. What are you guys attempting to do?
Oh.
I need
What up,
to
Imp?
think on one of them next.
Okay. It's about Robin. Kotomo's a
Your
considered...
voice changer's still on.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, is it?
Yep, I'm gonna boost Kotomo up. Boink, boink.
Oh, my bad, guys. Okay, so I must have alt tabbed or hit it or whatever. So Kotomo is currently
Going over the wall.
Okay, and Valravin, are you your plan is the wall bit?
3-day
Jello
vacation, my
as,
man. Enjoy
your
that
eyes-
shit, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kotomo says she wants to boost up. I was just gonna throw.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and
Power
jump.
lever.
Well, if you climb on that car like you have, you would easily clear the 30 feet of height.
Yeah, I'll boost her up and we're good. Let's go.
Quali on, boys.
All right, so we'll say that you did successfully. Give me at least an. Well, no, you would be able to make that just based on your range, so you wouldn't need any checks. So we'll say that you're on top of the ceiling here. You do see rows of what would be skylights. glass window structures, probably 5 feet across by 7 or 8 feet long. So they're kind of rectangular,
Okay.
and there's a series of 3 and 4 rows, so 12 lights on the ceiling total. But just like 3 of them in each row.
Can I check or take a look around and see if there are any security cameras or anything on the roof?
On the roof, there doesn't seem to be any kind of cameras. The only cameras that you are able to discern are still the ones that are on the ground that you would have already interacted with.
I think the only people in here that would remember this would be Ben and Palmer. Do you guys remember in Standalone Complex when the Tachicomas tried to shut down one of the lesser AIs with a paradox, but they didn't exactly succeed, it just wound up rebooting?
There, I did my work.
I really like Ghost in the Shell. I wish they'd make more shit.
Fucking tell me about it.
But anyways, so yeah, you don't notice any of that. I guess you guys would you would share that in the comms or whatever. That's up to you.
Okay. Going up.
God damn. He's actually
are
playing
you
what
guys
he's
all
worth
attempting
for
to-
once.
Right up as well. What is the length on your rope? How much
50
do you
feet.
have? Okay, so we'll say that with how are you attempting to
I'm gonna
mount?
fix the grappling hook against the lip of the wall,
Okay.
and place my feet on it if I have to make sure it's still secured.
Yeah.
Once
okay.
I get up there, I'll go up second, and once I'm up there, then we can both just kind of brace it. You think?
All right. Yeah, I would say that give me a Tomo, give me a reflex as you Valravn climb up it.
Reflex?
20.
Oh,
Okay.
I think I know what to do. Okay.
So as Valravn's weight gets put on this rope and he starts to shimmy up it, you kind of holding it casually there, and you kind of feel it jerk and slip a little, but without a roll, you're able to quite easily. It doesn't surprise you as much as I was hoping it would, but you maintain the rope fairly well. Valravn makes it up to the top, and now with the 2 of you securing it, I would say that the rest are significantly lighter party members could probably make it up.
Yeah. We'll just brace it and let's go.
I know you guys are really proud about getting on the roof. How are we getting down into the place once we get up there?
I'm gonna use the same fucking rope.
Won't that be kind of obvious, us dangling high in the air?
Well, the
Look.
only person that would really give a fuck is currently got his eyes on me, so.
At least you're on.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa, 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 whoa.
God, there's that.
Time out. What if there's more of them in there?
We'll be fine. We can see down into the skylights. We're not just gonna bash in. Relax.
Relax, everything's fine.
Kodomo's got it.
All right, Paul, we're on the roof. What do we do?
Okay, so I'm just
putting my legs down like
Carrie's
real
making
quick. Okay.
Hold on.
I'm making skylights, homies.
Dope.
So
Alright.
what's going on my roof? Fuck.
So yeah, you guys are on the roof. Yeah, I know you guys. Well, I actually had something, but I was like, "There's no way that they decided to go on the fucking roof."
That's your first mistake.
Yeah.
Guess
here we go.
again,
So, yeah.
motherfucker.
So yeah, there's the skylights. Where do you? We'll say that you guys are all on the roof. We'll call it like right here. We'll say that the ground that you're currently on is ceiling, so you can't actively see down into the rooms without obviously moving up to one of the skylights.
I've still got Homeboy in front of me's attention, right?
Yeah, I mean he hasn't. The others were alongside the cars and stuff like that. He was not really interested in anything that was going on aside from this door and these doors over here.
Um,
Alright, I'm going to make my way to the far end and kind of peek over the edge of the skylights, trying to figure out what I can see in.
So from where you can see this hallway down here, but this where I've drawn this line is a wall. So we would say that you could see this hall here. You could see the top of this wall right here, and you can see down this direction as well, down the hall. So you have access. You have a vision of basically the length of this hallway, depending on where you position yourself around this. You know. This
Okay.
There does not seem to be any moving, people, bots, anything like that in this hall. Seems to be empty as far as you can see it.
I'm the only one left on the ground floor at the moment, right?
Correct.
I'll contact Hans over my comms and ask if everything's all good.
And
Okay.
what?
I'm just gonna ask if everything's all good. Just keep me updated on what's going on.
Everything seems fine up here so far. So far.
Alright.
So what do?
Do you have a... do that.
All right. So you were where's Valron? Oh, okay.
We'll go off a little, just examine.
I just found the best method of escape.
Question, odd question, really. The glass, does it look like just your normal glass, or is this like your typical reinforced bullet?
Yeah, it seems. Go ahead and give me a perception,
Sure.
or an investigation rather, I guess.
Either way, I got a total of... Can't press buttons. Investigation, say?
Yes.
17 total.
17. So we'll say with a 17, you can easily tell that this is, like a tempered glass, mostly just to protect from, hail, weather, things like that. It's not the thickest thing on Earth, but it is, made just to withstand the elements.
Okay, so yes, I'll relay that to everyone, which means that technically we could cut through the glass if we really wanted to. That's one option.
I mean,
Why
we
do we do some recon inside first to get a lay of the land? Do we why don't we say we go through all of the skylights and just check through and see what's in there?
I think we already did that, and you said we saw nothing, but yeah.
Yeah,
Really
so
nothing.
you haven't yet to check all the skylights. We've
Oh, we
only
have
checked
yet?
the one.
Oh shit. Can I kind of just move right here and kind of examine these two? Maybe if I'm right here, can I examine these four?
You put the wrong address?
Oh.
You better message that person.
Rip.
How are you getting our food dropped off the wrong
Will you
address?
help?
Oh my, hold on a second, guys.
Take it.
Palmer's
Hey,
right.
Where is it, like
It's in
Oklahoma?
184. It's just at the neighbor's house.
Is it in Oklahoma?
Rip Palmer's food.
Well, time to eat the fucking dog. Time to eat the dog.
Oh my
It's
god.
at
Guys,
18524.
I gotta go to the neighbor's house and get our fucking food off their
That's
porch.
fine.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
All right.
You go for it, dude.
Palmer's gonna get arrested for stealing off someone else's porch.
Yes.
You know what? This is a perfect way to end any cyberpunk session.
A benign and
what up,
simple
Colin?
mistake of something very minor brings everything crashing down.
I mean, after
You
going
say that like
viral
it's not
3
funny.
times in the past year, this is definitely the peak of that, when he gets arrested for stealing stuff with Amazon packages, when in fact he was just getting his poke from next door.
Yeah.
At least
So
they
that,
left it on the driveway or on the porch or whatever, and I mean, maybe not at least. Shit, I think it looks sketchier now. Honey, I think someone's on our front steps. Who? What do you mean?
Oh,
They
it's just Palmer.
Like, it ran off. Oh my god.
Don't worry, it's just Palmer. Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna grab a small snack while he's doing that, so I will be right
yeah.
back.
Y'all make sure you look around and
Okay,
see if you
yeah.
like my escape plan.
Yeah, I did. It's not a bad idea at all.
A great
Um,
idea.
Yeah, I'll be checking through. Can we have someone else with good perception maybe check these four? You know, like kind of we can spread ourselves out and look through the multiple windows since we don't have one for every
I think
window.
after could tell more. I'm the guy with the best perception.
Well, we're gonna have to make do because you're down there. Oh, I'll take the phone call.
I'm wondering what would, because of this fucking injury, I'd have a chance to miss, but I'm thinking I might try to take an ion shot at one of these cameras.
I
See
wouldn't
if I
bother
can
with
send
it.
him on. See if I can send him on the fritz.
I wouldn't bother if he's watching, but if he's not, yeah, like if you do it without him seeing, that's a possibility. We just don't want him getting involved more than we have to.
What is up with fucking Roll20? It keeps disconnecting me.
I don't know. Roll20 has been a little weird lately for everyone, to my knowledge.
Not me, but
Hold on, I have to take this. It's ready to work.
Keep having to refresh the damn page every 10 seconds.
Yo, these Johns tough as shit. Well, Colin, I hope you are doing terrific. So is this when we start the bail fund for Palmer?
I mean, first you need to take over the campaign. It has to be you, only you.
Okay. I can. Y'all ain't gonna like it, but okay.
And then we'll pay for the bail fund by, I guess, taking donations while we run sessions. We'll have to do some kind of like 85-hour marathon or something like that, and you know we'll have to like publicize it, and it's gonna be terrible.
So
but
I had to fucking go not next door, but a few houses down, and the dude must have rung the doorbell because the people who live there just standing there with my fucking food in their hands, and I was like, yeah, I think that's mine, and they were like, what? And I was like, it's Uber Eats. My girlfriend doesn't know where we live, and they were like, yeah, we didn't order this, and I was like,
Yeah, that's what I said.
so I had to take it and walk ashamed through the grass. They just stood there in their doorway,
Yo,
fucking
Jake,
staring at me.
have a terrific night, dude. Thanks for hanging out with us. Super appreciated, and thank you for the Twitch Prime as well.
on Uber Eats,
No.
Be well, homie.
you know,
Well,
seeing
yeah, I
who
hope
they were
you're having a
delivering
great
it to
night.
and not just like handing it to someone.
Wow, they were really just gonna take it?
What? No, they weren't gonna take it. They were confused as fuck. They were looking at it. They're like, they put yourself in your shoes there, Lauren. And they did. Somebody delivered us some random food. What would you do? You'd be like, what the fuck is this, dude? If some stranger walked up to my house and put KFC on my porch, I'd be like, no thanks, but I appreciate it. You know, I don't know what I would do because you don't know. It doesn't say Uber Eats on it. You don't know who to call. You know, it's just until somebody comes to fetch it, it's just fucked up forever. Yeah.
Yeah, so while you were gone, we decided that Ben's going to DM a 72-hour marathon of Carbon to raise money for your defense fund for, you know, being arrested for stealing off someone's porch. But
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine for the theft I just committed. Yeah, well, thank God they weren't like, get the fuck out of here. This belongs to us now. And I'm like, yeah, you never know, dude.
This is Texas. Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Come here and grab it, lefty, with your
so Roll20's
with your
not
lefty
capturing my
hands.
camera anymore.
Hold on, let me get
wait, Palmer's a lefty?
What is going on with Roll20 tonight? It stopped capturing my camera all of a sudden and
What a
started
weird
capturing my
evening.
capture card.
First the Packers disappoint me, then Lauren disappoints me. Everybody's... All right, my food is here though. That's all that matters.
Ooh, can I be next?
Okay, so yeah, whatever you guys are up to, go ahead and what's going on?
I am so ready to disappoint you. Let's go.
Yeah, looks around to see if there are cameras or other obstacles to do so. Wait, what are you trying to do? There's no cameras or
Yeah.
anything on the roof.
Basically, the plan there is like, if Jello is dropped off in the loading bay, would he be able to get access to the truck, which we might be able to use for various things.
Are we stealing another car?
Yeah, we are.
Maybe.
Yeah, we didn't name it.
I mean,
Oh,
you can I would say that yeah, you're absolutely able to, you know, scaffold, you know, like shimmy down with a rope and stuff, but You know, as far as like accessing the truck and stuff like that, you wouldn't know until you got there. There are no cameras or anything on the roof itself.
I'm just gonna back off.
Okay.
And make my way so that I'm out of view from him as best as I can, but trying to maintain cover over here as best as I can, you know? Or trying to find somewhere to maintain cover.
Yeah, sorry, I just hit a dry rip in my vape. It tasted like fire, and I don't know why.
Yo, dude,
Wait,
you're
the
having like
fire
the worst night ever. Julio, this is Carbon 2185. It is based off of Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
It's available through
That
Dragon
kind of fire
Turtle
or,
Gaming.
Like, it shit's fire type of fire.
No, like it hurt my. It really was not good. I feel
Oh,
like
it tastes like burning.
I
Okay.
just inhaled toxic fumes.
Bro, I'm with you.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, bro, you should wick your shit with nylon.
Oh my god. All right. Anyways, yeah. So what did you want to do, Smokey? You wanted to just leave his line of sight?
I want to try to leave his line of sight, but I'm trying to look around and I can't see a way I can effectively do that.
I mean, you could like go to the side of those cars or whatever, like the others did. That's, you know.
Yeah,
He's
but
basically just. You'd have to what?
I'm thinking I might have to hit a stealth check in order to.
Yeah, you can go ahead and give me a stealth roll if you want. If you want to do it that way.
Well, I just want to get out of his line of sight so I can do something a little crazy.
Okay.
I'll hit a stealth check. I'll do my best.
What is proposed? Oh, okay, yeah.
22.
Yep. Yeah, I'll say you are successfully stealth. You slip away. Doesn't seem to be turning his head or anything like that as he watches you walk away. Even though he could probably see you in his peripherals, kind of like take a step or so to the left. You are successfully hidden.
An ion bomb has a 60-foot throw range.
Uh-huh.
What's in the bag of explosives? Let me look. Alright, I have one EMP left. I have to restock and get out of this. I want to try to toss it within the vicinity of the cameras over here. See if I can scramble them.
Wait, what are you throwing here?
An EMP grenade over here towards where the cameras are, and it's gonna hit both of them since it has a 20-foot explosion on impact.
Yeah. You would have to throw it at that wall over there.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a ranged attack at disadvantage, but it's such a low DC, I'm sure I'm gonna hit it.
Yep. Go ahead and give it a try.
It's all good. So Dungeons and Dragons is basically just a pure role-playing game, and you use many-sided die to determine like your strength checks, your ability checks, like if you attack someone.
It's just a D20 plus Dex.
Okay.
Oh wow, how about that?
Disadvantage.
Yeah. So all right, so we'll say that from behind the car, you kind of, with your stealth, you kind of duck behind the vehicle, kind of back towards its back wheel wells, crouch down a little bit. You lean back real far and you hurl this EMP grenade, and it smashes against the wall, kind of in this vicinity, and you can immediately see the of the electronics to the left and to the right of it start to you know, kind of flash on and off as if they were restarting. And then the lights on the tops of them do go dark, and you can tell that they are both. Yeah, they have both seemed to have lost their power. Now, however, with that being said, as that takes place, the commotion of the bang of an electrical grenade going off, attracts the interest of this guy who is going to stand here and kind of stare over there. on high alert.
I will relay to Jello over my comms. I knocked out the cameras over by the truck. Just be aware that Sir Robot is keeping a close eye.
We'll message back. Good work. Just lay low as much as you have to.
I will get underneath the car.
Okay. We would say that you are prone underneath this vehicle right now.
Yes.
Alrighty. So, party on the top of the roof. What are you guys? What's your current status?
And that was my last EMP grenade, guys. No more mishaps during battle.
Thank God.
It was the smoke grenades I was most concerned about. Do you have any more of those?
I had 3.
Oh god.
I had 3.
Oh, Christ. Okay. Are we all still up on the roof, or has anybody gone down into the building yet?
As far as I'm aware, you are all still on the roof.
Yeah, Jello,
Oh wait.
like,
Go ahead.
is not immediately going to go down to the truck. The idea is to get Kotomo to get access to it. And meanwhile, I'm guessing Valravn, Hans, and Jello will try to find the person.
Okay,
Yeah.
so as we'll say that Kotomo just moved over here because I didn't realize that she had. But
I'm watching these four
Kotomo,
windows.
from the window that you are looking through, you do see 2 people in the room below. What looks like a nightingale and what looks like a heavily augmented person sitting at a desk. Did Ben hear that?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just
Okay, cool. I
processing.
just wanted to make sure the heard, otherwise I'll repeat. But yeah, so they're directly below you. You can kind of see through the window where they're positioned.
I'd like to check all of the rooms or all the
Okay.
windows if possible to see where our easiest ingress would be.
For the record, I was already I looked through these 4 windows, kind of monitoring them.
Yeah, so all the other windows, there's just stillness beneath them, empty rooms. The only things you saw through the windows were these 2 people in this topmost window. Outside of that, there just seems to be empty hallways and such. But so for instance, in this one, what you can see down in there is like what looks like a network hub that's connected to a bunch of smaller machines. Through this one right here, you would see what looks like a small office building. This one up here is a main office building. These both look down into, and then this looks down into what looks like sleeping quarters. Yeah.
Question before you move away from there, Kotomo, can you see if they have any visible reaction to the cameras being fried, like, at about that moment that they seem to be doing?
Did you relay that I fried the other cameras, Jello?
I mean, if you're on the comms, you probably hear it.
This puts us in a pretty delicate situation.
I was telling y'all.
These 2 are
Well,
going to be a fucking fight and a half.
As far as like you're asking the reaction to the cameras, there's no reaction. They just all 3 of them don't. The blue light that's on the top of them is now gone out, and they all have. Other than that, that's what they seem to be. You know for a fact the one on this side though is turned off, and the based on the hack that Kotomo did earlier, and the other 2 look exactly the same as that, even though they were done a little differently. So. So it's up to you guys. How do you want to proceed?
Alright, I'm gonna BRB while you guys figure that out.
All right.
What do you guys think?
Honestly, best move would be to go through one of the windows nearby, but not, directly adjacent, so we don't make too much noise. Then just work our way in and see if we can't get, see if we can't discuss directly.
We didn't see anybody downstairs through any of the rest of these windows?
None.
Nope.
Nothing.
Well, we'll have to stumble on them as we go.
Well, if we're trying to be like casual and like relaxed about it, we should probably go through that one just to the right of Kodomo, so that we can like quietly and then just make our way there on foot, so we're not just dropping it on their heads, or you know, they're not hearing like breaking glass in the next room over, right outside, or something like that.
Yeah.
You want to be just close enough that it's an easy trip, but nothing too much.
Yeah, and if we're not seeing anybody through this one here, anybody in this hallway here, through these two windows, then we should have a clear run right to it, unless the doors are locked.
It might be, I think it might be better to do the loading dock first, just so we have our exit prepped and ready before we decide to jump in.
Two could do the loading dock while three go in and handle the girl.
Yes, but at this point it's going to be, we have to remember that one of us is out. No, yeah,
well, I just said 5 people, you know, one of us can stay outside because, you know, have cover, sure. Realistically, we probably should have 3 in the loading room and 2 in the other, but I don't know, I don't want to expect this one's going to be as friendly as the last one was.
Yeah, I'll go, yeah, it doesn't
Can we actually see into the loading dock with those windows?
No, all the lights are currently off, so...
Okay, so there could be resistance in there that we don't know about.
There was no, you know, senses of movement or anything like that, but yeah, the lights were completely off. So if it was, you know, people or something like that, or sleeping, you know, doing the dirty, you never know, you know. I do the dirty in loading docks all the time. It's usually my favorite place to do it, right after I eat food with butter. This Pokemon's good. It was the way going next door, but... It's okay. Well, one time I had food delivered to Chuck E. Cheese, even though I was at the old house. Good times. Oh yeah, so do you guys, is that how you want to move forward? Is with the attempts on the on the loading dock? All right, so
I thought we were going down through this. I thought where'd I go? Sorry.
Yeah, I think there was 2 opinions. Ben's opinion was that we do the loading dock first, and then the other school of thought was the windows. Are you just going to commit the whole party to the window ordeal? It's up to y'all. That would be Alec and Larry.
How are we trying to get into the loading dock?
I think we were going to work our way around past their office. That's the only way that I can see. Like, if we can see this floor plan and we know it, that's the only way we can do that from this office that we're going into, you know?
Well, it's still start with us getting in there, then.
Yeah, so either way Oh, actually, hold on, no, there is that window right here. We could just drop right into the loading dock from there.
Yes, that's why I mentioned
that's what
it.
I was asking. Like, it was dark in there, but it sounded like we were not trying to jump straight into it dark. Does anybody want to go and try to, like, shine a light in there or some shit? Like, someone's got to have a flashlight, don't they?
I can see in the dark, so it doesn't matter. So, yeah, I can just look right in.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Do we get anything else out of sending someone who can actually see in the dark?
Yeah, actually, so when the person with dark vision goes over there and peers through, it's still a little obfuscated because of the, you know, the texture of the window or what have you. Yeah. But you're able to see, you know, significantly better than the others, or the others without that same ability. And you can see that it doesn't look like to be inhabited by any synths or people or anything like that, but it's filled with what look like cars and valuables and furniture and all kinds of different stuff.
I'm gonna quietly just go for it.
No, you got it.
I'm gonna quietly wave over on not knives, but I'm gonna actually wave over Kotomo, Hans, and Jello.
Okay.
It's filled with all their valuables. It seems like it's more storage space than just a warehouse.
Hey, stuff.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's her stuff.
It could be. It could also be incredibly valuable stuff.
Here's a quick question. Down in the room with the 2 of them, does it look like the thing is guarding her? Does it look like she's imprisoned here? What seems to be what's she doing?
You can give me an investigation check.
Sure.
Cool. Just get ourselves a little extra.
I'm almost to the
here.
point now where I believe that maybe like this is her spot, like her house. Like, why are we? You said investigation. I'm failing. Wow.
So with that investigation, you can see her sitting at the desk there, kind of with her feet up on the table. It looks to be reading something. And then you can see the bot as well, kind of standing 10 feet away, just kind of staring forward. but you can't tell if there's hostility or she feels nervous or whatever. But just her body language is that she's kind of kicked back in her chair.
Yeah, that seems comfortable to me. Like she's not necessarily stressing out about her current situation. I don't know, guys. I think we should maybe just like go in and talk to her, like
Okay.
skip all the nonsense. Just rappel down into the place and go around and talk to her.
All right, so go right through the just go right through the into the garage. Well, sorry, into the storage area, and then just go around. You think? Or or do you just drop it?
Let's go into a room where we can see. I mean, I know most of us can see in the dark, so let's just go into the one here by Katomo that was one office, and then just make our way through the halls.
Okay, I mean, worst comes to worst, we just pass by her, you know, and just go to the storage area. Yeah, fair enough. Let's go. I'm up for it.
Alrighty. So which window are you guys going down, namely? Is that one or the one that Ben's next to?
Bottom center.
Okay.
So we have to go all the way around to get to the loading dock.
Well, we're
It's
not
not
really
loading dock,
going
it's actually
to the
storage.
loading dock. We don't really need to, I don't think. Just go talk to the girl.
Well, I think actually Ben might have ulterior motives now. At this point, not gonna lie here.
Oh, then sure, go all the way around to the loading dock, or just go to the loading dock. Whatever, just go to that window. I don't know. I'm not your dad.
Well, look.
But can I borrow your rope to get into this window?
Actually, I think I might have some rope as well. So.
You know what? No. Get your own.
Fuck you, Leatherman.
You know what? I actually happen to have my own.
Oh,
So-
all right, perfect.
So there is that. I mean, it's not a grappling hook though. So
You just have rope, no grappling hook.
I'm actually making sure I actually have a rope. I think I do. Yeah, I've got a 50-foot rope, and it is not a grappling hook. Yes. All right, fuck it. Yeah, I guess I will.
All right. Knives, do you want to go with him, and I'll go with these two, or where do you want me to go? What do you want?
Is Larry here? He might have fallen.
I'll be up as long as I can until you need me to come down. I have a sniper.
No, that's fine. Yeah, we're just asking if you
We
want to
could,
go
we
with.
could stand to have somebody covering us from the roof, maybe.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll
Especially
go
with
them.
his weapon.
Mhm.
That's kind of half the point. Yes.
Alrighty. Oh shit.
Then I'll go
I'm
with
headphones down. Stop talking. Stop talking. All right, I hear you again.
All right, yeah. So fuck it. I'm gonna fix my rope. And how are we opening these windows?
I think I have a phase. You have a phase shift knife. It cuts through literally. It's basically it's literally a lightsaber, dude. Just
I do.
You know.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I threw it to you. Remember? I have.
No,
I have
no,
phase
I
shift.
see it in my inventory. I have it.
Yeah. I'll phase shift sword this window that I'm with. We can go through that, and it should make relatively little noise, you know, besides the sizzling, and that's nowhere near
All
as
right,
much
is somebody
noise.
more persuasive and talkable than me gonna come with me, or am I doing this one alone?
I
Only
think
other person that would be able to do that is on the ground floor.
I know. That's why I was talking to the other three.
Jello, do you want to go with him?
Yeah.
All right. I'll go with Kotomo. I'll go with Kotomo here.
Yes,
Also,
dude, I love
I
to work
just,
in the Kennedys.
What do you think?
I just got back. What's going on?
What do
We're
you
just
say?
fucking around.
Yeah. What do you say, Trad? Sorry, you got.
Oh, I was making a Jello Biafra joke to Alec.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Weekend at Bernie's?
Jello Biafra. It's the Dead Kennedys. It's a punk band.
so we'll say
He has
that,
a tattoo of Jello Biafra, supposedly.
Yes.
The tattoo says it is of him.
Yeah, have a good
so
one, Dad.
which party goes in first? You guys move in at the same time? And as you cut the glass, how do you remove said glass? Do you just let it fall to the floor beneath you?
I would prefer not to. I'm not sure how else to do it.
I rub my hands on Valravin's sweaty fucking forehead and
You mean the helmet that I wear that you never see underneath? Yeah.
you and your
Yeah,
fucking
that's,
helmet. Just
wait,
jam
wait,
my
I have-
hands under it, get that sweat so I can suction the glass off.
You know what?
No.
I will do that. I will
I
take my fucking helmet
have
off.
I have duct tape.
Oh, you do? I have duct tape as well. Good.
Oh,
I have
well,
duct
hey,
tape.
there
I
we go.
literally just duct tape to it, and then just cut around the duct tape and then just pull it out.
That sounds good. Yeah, we can do that. God knows I have. Wait, do I?
And Palmer, if you want to say that the duct tape doesn't seem like it'll hold, like it's too heavy for that, I have super glue, so I can also do something with that instead.
You know what?
Yeah, no,
Actually,
I was actually
Get
super
super
impressed.
glue.
I was impressed with that. I was just gonna let you have it at that point. Fucking duct tape, bro. You guys really got everything on you. Holy
no,
shit.
You know what? Actually, you know what, Kotomo? You know what? I actually am gonna take my helmet off. Fuck it, let's go.
Yeah,
The next-
we're gonna burglar some houses after this.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start making stuff where it's like you step through a doorway. Psst, anybody holding duct tape, it's now been vanquished. It was an anti-duct tape door trap.
God damn it. Dissolve that specific comment.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through everybody's items and be like, okay, yeah, helmets? No, this is an anti-helmet zone.
Everybody's duct tape disappears and my pants just fall off because
Yeah.
nobody realized they were holding duct tape was holding them on.
Yeah, no, yeah, we'll just use the yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll you know what, Kotomo? Yeah, go ahead and go for the sweat. I actually don't have it.
Do you want me to roll anything for getting the glass off, or should I? just
No,
roll
I was impressed enough with the idea, so yeah, by all means, go ahead.
Okay, how
and,
do I roll to drop a rope and drop down?
So with the, we'll say that give me an acrobatics. I won't make you roll stealth because you're in a completely different side of the building. So just an acrobatics to go down. But how are you? Let me ask real fast. How are you mounting this to?
Damn it, I was hoping you wouldn't ask because I don't know what's going on. I don't think there's anything on the roof. Isn't it just flat?
You can do it on the windowsill.
Damn it! If only I had a python.
Yeah, no shit.
Pythons.
I mean, I do have. I still have duct tape.
Actually, hold on.
How strong is future duct tape? Do I really want to trust my weights to that?
Let me adjust these DCs real quick.
Can you roll me a weight check?
How much do you weigh?
Well, I'm carrying 100 pounds plus my weight.
I think it's fair.
Carrying that much. At least 150.
I think it's only fair for. I think it's only fair for duct tape and super glue to have their real world equivalents to consistency.
No, that's fair. Yes. Do any of the rest of you have anything that would actually help here, though?
I have pythons.
Yeah, but you're on the ground, so.
You're on the ground.
Let's see here. I actually also have I have another tool for cutting.
I mean, I guess like I could get crazy with it, right? Like I've got the face shift knife. I could just like drive the face shift knife into like the roof and then just tie the rope to that.
Yeah, that actually could because it's hand activated.
Great, perfect. So I drive it into the roof and let go, so it gets lodged in there.
No,
and
it shuts down if you're not holding it. Supposedly, that's at least what Palmer said last.
Wait,
time.
Is there no physical blade?
No, there is, but it's apparently manifested. That's what Palmer said last time. If you look at the pictures, that's not the case, though. So.
Wait, what is it?
He's talking about phase shift and how it works.
Yeah, it's just like a blade and then like almost think of like a hot laser edge, you know?
So when you let go of it, the physical blade is still there.
Yeah, I would say so, but just not the hot laser edge.
That's what I want. I want to use it while it's on to drive the blade into the ground, into the roof. Let go of it while it's still there, so that it turns off and it's like lodged and wedged in the roof, and then tie the rope to that.
All right, that sounds good. Then give me an acrobatics on your way down.
All right.
All right. So you make it about halfway through. You know, as you're Mission Impossibling down. Jello's kind of looking over the edge, just keeping an eye on you as you go. And the knife kind of gives way and you fall to the ground below. The rope comes with you and you land square on your back, taking 1 damage from the fall.
This might result in more damage to me, I understand this, but is the knife still attached to the rope?
Well, I would say no, that the knife came loose, but amongst it, flailing as the rope kind of wound around the side, kind of came loose. So the knife would say also came down the window, but it's a good 5-10 feet away from you. As you landed and the knife landed, it made a slight impact and muffled noise, but just the sound of body hitting concrete and a knife kind of pling, pling, pling against the ground.
So I'm gonna roll onto my back and just kind of lay there, spread eagle, and just sort of smack myself with a quick heal, right? Like without even standing up, just like hit myself in the chest with. And it doesn't matter how much because it's literally 1 hit point.
Babe, I found your dream bed.
But I'm just gonna kind of like smack myself with that and just give the thumbs up to Jello.
Yeah. Are we leaving him there by himself? Is that the whole?
Yeah. So he is now down there with the rope, mind you, 30 feet below.
I have my own rope. And a grapple hook.
That's good. Where were you 10 minutes ago?
He has his.
I think
we all
everyone's
have
got a
rope.
rope, honestly.
Yeah, everyone has. Oh, God damn it.
You just gotta have rope, man.
It's not a grappling hook.
Yeah, we learned our lessons in World Apart. You don't
Yeah.
go into a situation
Oh,
with
you
rope.
need a grappling
Excuse
hook?
me,
Oh,
I
shit.
learned. I have a grappling hook, or at least I should. But I have learned that well over a decade ago.
I don't even remember what's taught me always have a rope. Like, that's the first thing you buy.
It's really just a survival thing, but anyway, yeah.
Buy in the game, you buy the rope first.
Well, I was referencing Boondock Saints, but yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, you have a rope.
Okay, so I'm down here.
Yeah, he's down. He made it. Everybody else also has.
Do you mind if I cut us our way in?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
go ahead.
And use the sweat technique. So actually, you know what? I have a weird idea, but because of how phase shift works, I'm actually going to do something a little unorthodox here, which is basically grabbing the back of the sword, well, half sorting. I'm actually going to carve a handle for Kotomo to hold on one side, carve a handle for myself on the other, and then I'm going to carve out the glass so that we can gently just kind of lift it out and put it aside.
That sounds like a much better idea than mine.
Yeah,
I'm like, wait a minute, I have a fucking lightsaber. I should use that.
Yeah, they,
You know, getting the glass out wasn't the problem. I did that fine.
Yeah. Well, that's not on me, dude.
So with that, you guys are able to, same as them, cut through the glass, and it is now a revealed and open entryway into the ground below. Now it is dark. Kotomo, do you have dark vision? I don't think you do.
Do you have like you have
I think,
like
I think only me and one other person don't have dark vision. I think most.
Kotomo, I think.
I don't.
Yeah.
I do not as either.
But it's half and half.
I do have the ability to create light if I need to.
Mhm.
Also, I just posted something relevant and off topic.
Are you bad? You're a Badlander, I'm guessing. Or no, you're a Street Punk. That's right.
I thought you were a wormer, Alec.
No, Alan's a Street Punk.
He's a
He said
gutter
it before.
punk.
He's a gutter punk.
Gutter punk, yeah.
Oh.
I almost went gutter punk.
Yeah, go to
Well, that
I
explains
wanted
your
free
age.
cybernetics.
Also,
He's also a gutter punk in his 50s.
Yeah, that explains your age.
Another good reason to make the Devil be Opera joke.
I'm looking in the D&D off topic.
Yeah, I saw that, Alec. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Q especially will appreciate that.
Yeah,
Um,
considering the campaign that we're in, Alec, yeah.
Do
So it's on break right now. Okay. Timing.
how long did all of this take with them?
How long does it take to fall off a rope?
How long? Yeah, I mean, not long.
Are you
They,
gonna comp us to get you up here? Because we just lay our rope to you.
I mean,
No,
Q hasn't even acted yet.
Well, no, I'm just curious as to how long this is taking. If it's going,
only
if
a
it's
few
taking more
minutes.
than 30 minutes, I want to see if I can check in.
It's probably about 15-20 minutes at this point. They have gone through the process of looking through all these, breaking into two of them, falling to the ground through one of them, and the other two are now,
Laughing.
yeah, among other things. So you guys, Valravin and Kodomo, what's the process of your shimmying down? How do you guys anchor
Now,
your
Hear me out.
weight?
And now hear me out. I think we actually have a grappling hook.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to fasten it, I assume, into the window. I'll say that gives you. Go ahead and still give me acrobatics checks.
Can I argue for athletics instead?
Yeah, I can do
17
that.
for me.
Climbing is technically athletics, not acrobatics. All right.
Yeah, if gym classes taught me anything.
Total of 18.
Okay. So are you going first?
Do you want me to go first? And then
Yeah, you
I'll
have
do
dark
that so I can
vision.
catch- Yeah, and then I'll catch. I'm actually gonna stop about a foot below the ground, above the ground. Sorry, below. Great. And look down, kind of scan it, just to make sure that the area I'm landing on is safe, no pressure sensors, any of that sort of stuff.
Yeah. From what you can tell, it's just the floor, and around you is the same objects and stuff. You're seeing them a little closer. But yeah, just vehicles, some pieces of furniture, a bunch of different objects, and stuff like that. So with that, you have made it down successfully. Kodomo, you want to give me an athletics as you attempt to scale as well?
Athletics or acro?
What's up, Kodomo?
Athletics or acrobatics?
We'll do athletics. He did athletics. It's fine.
Athletics is going to be a 12.
Can I actually catch her if she falls? Like
Yeah, 12, you're fine. You're able to make it down. The DC
Cool.
is 7. So
I have a weird question. Can Kotomo use her 30 feet of jumping to jump off of a ledge and land safely?
I would say no. I would say just like the transmutation jump spell, you would still need Featherfall if you were falling from a great distance.
Okay.
But yeah, so you manage to shimmy your way down the rope as Valravn kind of spots you through the dark, and you guys are both now on the ground. Kotomo's vision is limited. Valravn is obviously able to see.
Perfectly, yeah. I can only see in Shades of Grey, but what else in there? Do you mind giving us a description of what's in here and all that stuff?
Yeah, so as you guys walk around, or I mean, if you care to walk around, you'll notice everything in here. This is a reclamation center. All these things are tagged and labeled, and it's pretty apparent that these were possessions that were repossessed and categorized and logged and put in here for storage. So there are some bots that look like they're disassembled. You got cars, bikes. As I mentioned, pieces of furniture. Some things look like they're expensive, some things look like they're cheap. But knowing the nature of this business, they all look like they were probably repossessed from people who didn't pay.
Okay. Are there any okay. Can we look around? I'm actually going to look around for any particular like augments and such that might be. If you said repossessed, I was curious if they repossessed augments or stuff like that. And then while we're at it, can I? How does this look like it's all metal? Where I am?
You're looking at the door of the lift area from the inside. Yeah, it's just like a garage door style of metal.
Can I quietly go right up to it and just I will make first an
investigate.
Kotomo, can we just take 10? Because it's times 2 the amount of time to do so. But can I just take 10 to kind of quietly carve a roughly humanoid-sized hole through that area while Kotomo searches the area, just to keep the narrative flowing, so that we don't spend
So as you look around the room, there doesn't seem to be any augmentations or anything like that. Most of it is like vehicles and large objects. No jewelry, weapons, or anything like that. No guns. Seems to be a pretty straightforward, legitimate business.
Any vehicles that could fit out of a loading bay?
The
Very
shadier dealings.
Is there anything that's immediately drivable?
Immediately drivable, not without investigating them individually. There's 6. Hold on. There's 6 cars and 2 motorcycles in this facility. 3 of them are in disrepair, missing pieces. 3 of the cars look like they're fine. And then one of the motorcycles is also, it seems to be. It's not like missing tires or anything.
Is it like anything special about this motorcycle, or is it just a motorcycle?
Nope, just like an old cruiser.
All right, let's fucking.
Can I
Actually,
I'm just gonna say in general over the comms, if one of you can like prop open the front door for me, that would be great.
I will go
See if I
lower
can
a
sneak
rope
my way
to
over
him.
Okay.
For the record, when I cut it through, does it look like the back of this truck is
It's
it
flush.
open?
It's flush against it and closed.
Oh, it's closed. I'm gonna kind of motion for Kotomo to come over here. Can you Actually, wait. What's the lock look like, out of curiosity?
It's like a standard truck latch where you would push it down and it would kind of like as a hook hold onto the door, but it doesn't look to be engaged.
I meant okay. So it looks like I could pop it open without any trouble.
Yeah, you could, just like a garage door, the back of the truck would lift upwards. But if you wanted to, it looks like it's not locked.
Okay. I'm actually just gonna ask Kotomo real quickly. Well, once she's done, surveying the area and all. Yep, exactly. That's the plan. Well, can you roll all the functioning motorcycles? I'm just gonna see if
There's
I can
only
pop
one.
it. Oh, I thought. Well, we might as well grab the others. They're worth grabbing.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll lift it.
How are you Why are you? What the fuck?
Don't worry about it. You're not there. Don't even
Larry,
worry.
I will say physically,
right now.
I weigh 165 pounds and I can push and almost lift my 523-pound motorcycle.
I got this motorcycle behind me. Don't worry about it. Do you mind going on a job?
You okay, buddy?
Don't worry about it. No,
Hey, don't fucking worry about it. I'm fucking eating over here.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, you talking about your dick? I'm eating over here.
Not that I don't appreciate the performance, but can I open this thing up? Yeah, can I just open up the truck?
Yeah, you would open up the truck. But the opening you cut through the door is still only the size of what a person would make it
Yeah,
through.
I can make it bigger though. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that the motorcycle is able to make it, but any of the other vehicles probably wouldn't.
That's
Do
fine.
I
I'll
see
just cut
this
it.
happening from the outside?
No, the truck door is flush against the wall of this storage facility, so not even the robot that's over there would be able to tell.
Okay, I just want to
yeah,
make sure like they're
There
not
we go,
alerting.
wow.
They're not alerting Murderbot over here.
No,
Yeah, he seems to be still staring at the in the direction of the cameras that were previously disengaged. So
Do I see the rope that Knives is?
yeah, I would say so.
lowering?
I lowered down a rope to you, and I say to the comms, "Come get on this rope and come up."
Climb that
Why are
rope.
you speaking like a robot?
Because I said it already and you ignored me.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
Make it obvious so anyone can. Real
It's okay,
quick,
they were talking over me too.
I'm okay. I guess I'll try my best to climb up the rope.
All right, give me an athletics.
Oh, this is gonna end badly.
yeah, I'll just cut that hole bigger. By the way.
Oh.
Well, with that, you with Knives up there assisting by holding it and keeping it in place, you're able to climb up it no problem, and you are also on the top of the roof. From the top of the roof, you can see that Jello and Knives are actually the only two still on top of the roof. The other three seem to have gone elsewhere.
Thanks, Knives.
For the record, I'll just cut the hole bigger, and then I will take a quick investigation check of the area, and I'm gonna go towards the door and check that door so I can.
I'll just creep my way over to where Jello and Knives are. So what's the status? What's going on?
We split the party.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we learned our lesson after I got this fucking concussion.
Nope, we split the party. This is right here, and Double D, Dibble Dub, and Dibble D, whatever, on the other side.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum? Good to know.
That one.
Oh, fuck. Where's Hans? He's down there?
Yes. Yeah, he's
Can I
down
see
in
him?
the hole.
How dark is it in
It looks like he got it's illuminated in there. You can see him where he's currently at.
Do you want to join in? Both of you? Maybe?
You?
No, I'm staying up here with my big sniper rifle. I don't need to go down there.
Jello,
The initial plan was for Jello to come down with me, for
I thought he did.
Larry to watch the roof and for you to watch out front. I don't. It's gone now.
Yeah, Hans fell through the ceiling as well, so things are a little bit different than anticipated. But yeah, Jello, Knives says he wants to stay. Jello, are you attempting to rappel on down?
Yeah, I'll hop on down in there with the rest of them.
Okay,
Well,
so give me an.
since I have a python, can I stick a python into the ground in the ceiling and just tie a rope in there?
I would say yeah.
That makes
you're-
it
Thanks,
for him.
roll 20.
So give me.
Bam.
Oh, so yeah, you make it about 15 feet, and
Wait!
the
The python should give him advantage.
well, so you make it about 15 feet, and the rope holds just fine, but your hands, however, don't, as they.
If I have advantage there.
Yeah, so you would no advantage. The rope holds fine based on the python. It's just that your grip on the rope, as it kind of burns your hands going down a little bit, you release your grasp and you fall to the ground as well, with a slight thud and another 1 point of damage. So with that, now both of you have managed to fall through this window hole and end up in this room, and you're in good company. So Knives and Daggerin are still on the top of the roof here. Kodomo and Valravan. Excuse me, Kodomo and Valravan. What's your guys' plan next?
I cut open the bigger hole, and then I'm gonna go check the door. And Kotomo, I assume you're just gonna keep moving stuff onto the truck.
Yeah, as long as we have enough room to get everybody into the back of this fucker and get the hell out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's a bike that's currently wheeled onto the truck. You guys are at the door, and you said you want to test the door?
Go check it before we go through them. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, give me an investigation.
Do you want advantage?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead and throw some advantage on that.
Sorry, what's your advantage? Sorry, what's your?
My investigation is a 3.
You take it. I don't have a good.
Okay, you got it.
For the love of-
Nice, 18.
So as you reach forward and kind of feel alongside the door or whatever, it is a door that slides to the left, not a doorknob situation, but there is a light at the top of it that is currently green, which would indicate that it is currently open. If you got close enough to it, directly in front of it, you have reason to believe it would slide open without any issue.
Okay.
And we'll leave you guys there. Back to Daggerin. What's go ahead.
Knives, can you just keep an eye on the ceiling and make sure that we're fine. I'm gonna try my best to rappel down.
Okay, give me an athletics. An athletics.
Watch me do better than both of these fucks.
It'll be hard to do worse.
Oh Lord!
So as you
That's not bad. Hey, that's not bad. That's just minor.
I did better than the both of them.
so you slide down the rope. You make it about 15 feet down as well, and your grip on the rope loosens, and you kind of slide down quickly, burning your hands, and fall into the ground below, and you take 4 damage.
All right, so I gather all their ropes and grapple hooks and whatever, and I'll give it back to you when we're done, so I can pull all that shit up.
Okay. So
Really?
cool.
Actually,
I was gonna actually keep track of if somebody decided
Wait,
to pick all that shit up.
roll a 12, Brad?
He did, yeah. He
Just do the
tried it.
2 of theirs. I should have mine.
Oh,
Yeah, he rolled a 12. The only issue is that his was fastened with a single knife blade.
Yeah, it wasn't the most thought out. Whatever. Just trying to make this happen.
But now all 3 of you are currently on that ground floor. Valravin and Kodomo, you guys aren't aware of their position, but they are, you did see them scale down.
I'll run back. I'll be running back and forth, kind of.
Okay, sorry, I accidentally clicked you on instead of the window.
I'll be going back and forth and see what's.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll
So
ask,
Coming down, I'd like to check out my door as well.
Yeah, your door is as you move forward. Go ahead and give me an investigate. Oh, you're standing right in front of it. So as you stood in front of it, you would see it as it senses you and slides open. And you see the shitter. And then the one over here, it would slide open as well, just like a Walmart or whatever kind of door would. And you just see down the empty hallway. There doesn't seem to be any kind of
can I
walking.
ask
Okay.
exactly
So
can I
I'd
ask
like
Solo exactly what
to
the plan is, now that we're down here.
Well, we're trying to
Get
find our
us-
target and hopefully speak to and recruit her. And if we have to make a speedy getaway, that's what the others are working on.
Alrighty, so you guys attempting to move down the hallway?
I moved it this far. If there's nothing yet visible, I suppose I will continue through.
Yeah.
Do you
So
want me to take point, Jello, or should I?
Are
Or do you want to take point, or should I?
well, I think they're already ahead of you.
yes,
Are they?
we're already ahead of you. Moving.
Yeah, they're
down.
already over here.
Taking point is.
You're back here.
Wait, I can't see what's going on.
What do you mean?
Fuck.
You can't see them?
No, roll 20 disconnected.
You're not. Yeah, you're not even.
Yo,
Roll 20.
what up, Brighton? How you doing
Okay,
tonight,
so
fella?
as you guys are progressing forward, the hallway still sounds and remains empty. Vision-wise and sound-wise, you guys don't hear anything. Just the soft hum of what would be AC units and stuff in the ceiling above you. And otherwise, the hallway looks completely empty.
Looking up, do I see anything that might tell me that?
Yo,
people are watching
11
or-
months.
Camera
That's
down?
almost 11 months.
Up,
Thanks
give me
for
a
your sub,
perception.
brother Brighton. Thank you so much. How you doing tonight? How was your Sunday?
Perception, you said?
Yes.
7.
So as you look up and around, you can't. Nothing sticks out as something that would look like surveillance equipment to you now.
It's not dark in this hallway, is it?
No, it's lit up by hallway lights.
Okay. So, wait. Through this light, I wouldn't
Lazy?
get
Love it.
disadvantage because of a Twilight Planet, would I?
We dropped my motorcycle off
no,
for the
no.
winter.
Specifically says something.
yeah,
Had a nice
specifically
lunch
sunlight.
from Weggies.
Oh, I have it written as just light.
Made some
Sun-
burgies
no,
for dinner.
It's sunlight.
Oh, okay.
I feel like we did something else
Okay.
that was kind of productive.
Alrighty, so as you.
Oh, Shelby got her Halloween
progress
costume.
down the
Still
hall,
waiting
you
on
do
mine.
see the,
Reinstalling
this
Windows?
is to,
Oof.
I thought you
We
bought the
all
same
had
goggles, like-
massive
I did.
errors with
But
Borderlands
I
3
want-
last
I
night.
also have
Unreal
a- I
Engine
also have a skill
kept
that makes
crashing,
so I
basically.
can't get disadvantage because of I have a skill called the Watchful Eye, which means I can't get disadvantage on anything that relies on sight.
So this way, you guys see just again the empty hallway. There's a door to your right, and as you step in front of it, it does not move. And you can see at the top, it's got a red light indicating that it is locked.
Interesting.
Kodomo and Valravn, what are you guys up to? Are you guys communicating and like timing your movements or anything like that?
My eventual
Sure.
goal is to circle around to where I thought their door was.
Okay.
Nice.
So my goal
How
was
was
to
WoW?
like, physically meet up and figure out from there.
Yeah.
So I've not been communicating like where
Alright,
we are.
Oh,
we'll
that's
say that
handy.
you got- I'll continue. With
I need to
your
find a way to
guys'
just like full
traveling down the
back up
hall
my
then
entire
before
computer at once. I should look into getting a
Which is-
NAS
Which
at
is
some
literally
point.
just avoid trying to let any of these doors open, like, automatically, like give the, hug the wall or whatever so they don't, and then just continue down to, if you think I would be smart enough to realize that this is, where they are.
Well, I mean, you could have to try the other rooms, but yeah, based on because I'm also thinking that because they were cutting holes in the fucking doors and stealing a motorcycle and stuff, that you guys would be doing this as that was taking place. So
That's
you
what I
guys
was
are now,
picturing too, yeah.
So you're now rounding the hall. This door does not open as you walk past it, and you can see that the light at the top of it is indicated red as well.
Okay.
And then you're in this hallway here. This door here, also red. And then this door ahead, you can see from where you're at, is indicated with green.
How about
I
the
should
one right
honestly
next to
just
here?
bite the
The one right
bullet and
next to
get
you
my
is,
own
is
setup.
also
Like, let's be
indicated with
real here.
Green, okay.
Just,
All right, well,
I
I'm just,
actually could probably
I was
put
able
it
to
over in the back
hopefully judge
corner.
from
It's
the
just,
roof
it's basically
where-
just like a
about, where
box
they were,
size.
so I'm just
Yeah,
gonna try
I would say so.
or the green door.
It's up to you. We got
As
shit
you
to
step in
do.
front of
We
it,
got a pie hole to make. Bye
slides
bye.
to the
Tag
left,
you in something on
and
Twitter,
standing
and you're
about,
gonna love it.
5 feet in front of you is Valravn, and behind him Kodomo.
What's up, guys? There's a lot of doors back here.
Yeah, there is.
You find anything cool?
We found some vehicles. We stole some cars.
Cool. Well, if we want to explore it all, if we want to get in to see this this chick, we're gonna have to unlock some doors here. So that's somebody else's. I'm just gonna kind of wave my hands in the air and I guess try to look mystical and then trail off to nothing.
Okay. Well, we'll follow up.
I guess I'll just like poke my head in and just kind of look around the room they were in, and then just shrug and just follow you guys as you go down the hall.
Alrighty.
I'm done.
So you're stepping. Valravn steps into this room back here, and as you do, okay. If you guys are, I don't know why they designed this hallway to be a fucking half a foot wide, but
Yeah.
So terrible.
yeah, I don't know, but so what is your guys' next plan of action? You want to go? This
Okay.
door is locked.
I'll have to look
this
into
door is
some.
locked, this door is locked.
Just enough
this
to
one
back
is
up
locked.
like Shelby and I's computer. That would be like the
No,
goal.
I mean like if you actually physically
and
look
then
at
maybe
the hallway,
like
it's like
take some of
this
the
big, you
physical
see?
storage media off of my
Yeah,
computer.
Like, that is much less than the grid.
Maybe you're supposed
The
to
grid is
zoom
a
in
little
more.
off. You are right about that.
Maybe you're supposed to zoom in more. I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
No,
It's strange.
It's legit bad.
It would have to be scaled a little bit, but it would still be way too small. It would still be like half the size of a square.
Yeah, I wonder if they'd pay for some quality work. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you look like right here, it's like, that's like fucking, what is that? 2 feet.
Yep, about.
It'd be
but yeah,
more
it's
like 2.5 probably if it was
yeah.
100%.
Normal people walking,
So I'm
Not
taking
always.
out here in like the human hallway and letting them
Yeah,
take
yeah.
the hobbit hallway.
I'm curious about how wide the average human is.
Communicate them. Say if they're gonna breach that or go into that door.
How wide is the average?
Okay, so say it again, Larry.
I'm gonna give a communication saying that if they breach or go in that room, I want to take up position first. Give me a heads up when they're about to, so I can take a spot.
Yep.
One of the top parts.
Eat
Sure thing.
time.
Do we want to try to lockpick
That's
this?
next. It's not open. What else are we gonna do? You gonna knock?
Well, Jello,
Don't
do you want
don't give them any ideas. We've been there before.
You've already done that a few
Yeah.
times.
Jello, do we want to try to lockpick this? Or do
Well,
we
we
want
can
to try
have-
to be civil about it?
Can either lockpick or knock.
Oh, Alec, I dropped a quick heal on you. You're back to full.
Okay, I only
It was
needed
right after
1
you fell
point.
through the roof.
I only needed 1 point, so but
I know.
If we're gonna be civil about it, I'm not knocking this time. I don't feel like getting my shit knocked in by a robot again.
We'll just try to
Yeah.
talk to it if it comes out and threatens us. Or if it doesn't threaten us, just don't try to talk to it.
to you guys. How do you want to move forward?
Are
I mean,
Robin
for
and
what it's worth, I'm not
Katama
really
caught up to
anxious
us
to
at
knock
this point?
either.
Sorry, say it again.
Are
Smokey?
Robin and Katama caught up to us at this point?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
right here. They've joined. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to move you. Yeah, they're right there. You see, they've joined you.
What do you guys think?
Telling everybody,
I know, right?
at once. What the fuck?
You and Kios are weirdly quiet.
I mean, I'm used to Ben
That's
not answering
really
when questions get
small.
asked of him, but
Yeah, it's basically just like a
yeah,
Oh,
what's
sorry,
like a
going on with
box
you, man? Like,
full of
usually
hard
you're
drives,
answering
right? With like a
questions
small
before it's
OS
asked.
Yeah,
and
sorry, I
Wi-Fi.
was muted for a second. I have some work going
That
on over here.
explains
That's
it.
all. Yeah, I've been doing some work.
By the way, Smokey, an average human is 15 inches wide.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm up for now.
Let's change that.
Do we have any? Who do we want knocking? I'd honestly vote for someone like I'd honestly vote for Jello, or myself honestly to knock. And if
Yeah,
we're gonna do
I
that,
would
then
vote for the one with the most armor and the most, I mean, I don't want to say hit points, but the most,
resilience.
sure. Huh.
Nice way of putting it.
I don't want to say that you're our crash test dummy, but go be the canary in the coal mine for us.
I could do that
If
if
you
I wanted
die, we
to.
know not to go in.
Or alternately, we just alternately. Is there any way? No, there's no way to actually get through the
Alternately,
There's
you
no
could just
wind.
throw me at the wall again and see what happens.
Yeah, that's a very strong option. But before we do that, we want to get Knives into position. So do we want to let Knives know?
Are we
I'll
sure
let
we
him
want to
know.
pass up this opportunity to not just throw Dagger on in there and see what happens?
I mean,
It
I'm
was
not
awful.
passing it up. Don't worry.
So,
I was joking, you dick.
so
Well, you shouldn't have
Knives,
said it.
Hans
Knives,
doesn't understand humor.
Knives is no matter what you guys do, based on his call out previously, Larry would have an opportunity to position himself advantageously.
Okay.
So
Excellent.
we'll say that where he's at now, he can see down into that room and has eyes on the two targets that are inside.
I'd like to calm message.
Do you want me to
silent
roll
calm.
stealth to make sure I don't fuck it up?
No, I would say you're 30 feet in the air. That they don't
They're
have.
not.
She is distracted reading something, with her
Alright.
feet,
Okay.
and he's a robot. So you're good.
And he's a big dumb robot.
He's a big
Whoa.
stupid.
Oh, he's just a robot.
I farted.
I'm gonna just text Larry confirmation that nothing's going on in there different.
Yeah.
Do we want to check this room behind us just to make sure we're not ambushed, or do we not? Like, we're fairly confident. already.
Ambushed by what? This is, now, for looking at the map, I'm probably wrong, but this still kind of looks to Hans like this is somebody's house.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's being treated that way.
Like it's a nice house, like it's got some effort put into it, but I mean,
It
do you
does
really
kind of
think
give
so?
that
Think it's
feel of a
someone's
safe
kitchen?
house.
Well,
It does kind of have that feel of a safe house.
At this point, I understand, like, me, the player, I understand that I'm probably wrong, but I'm really leaning into Hans thinks it's just her house.
No, that's right.
so.
yeah. Also, bear in mind, not an ex-soldier. Soldier would definitely like. Okay. Actually, you know what? Is this door open? You see this door is unlocked?
That one is green, yes.
Yeah. Can I just have someone watch it then? Hans, can you just point like an SMG on it just in case anything happens?
I can
That'll
point
be enough.
two,
Even
and I
better.
will,
Yeah.
and I will do so.
But yeah, on this door right here. Yeah. I'm not.
What's
That
the
one's
I'm gonna
door?
locked.
ask them for confirmation that there was nothing in the room behind me that could come out and like maybe
Correct.
activate, or there were no deactivated robots or like Buick Skylarks or anything.
Yeah, Valravin and Kodama would have filled you in on that.
Mhm.
I'm not.
Tommy,
I
you
wasn't
said that
sure.
this room
Honestly, I
over-
wasn't sure if they even checked.
Yeah, we did. We actually.
You
did.
said that this door over here was marked with
Yeah.
red. It's locked, right?
It's locked, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I'll just like that.
It's wired. All right. Let me
Alright.
use my big brain and catch up. Sorry, I was distracted.
And so what's the move moving forward? You guys
2
knocking? You
Gbps
guys-
Ethernet 2 since it has two 1 gig ports that you can
I'm
bond
actually gonna
together.
knock basically from the side of it. I'm actually gonna do a
Okay.
the equivalent of, I'm not necessarily in
It
line
would take
of sight,
2
I
dead
prefer
drives
to
before
be
I
in
lost.
line of
Oh
sight.
damn.
But yeah,
At a
like around
safe.
the corner.
Yeah, I got you.
And go.
Yeah, my issue would
So,
be finding space
as that
for it back here
happens,
because I don't have enough electrical
Just with a
outlets.
hand. No one can actually.
Shave and a haircut.
Well, shit. Yep. Here you go.
Well, not the fuck all at once.
Hold on, I'm messaging Larry.
Uh-oh.
All
Are we
right.
about to get hit with another meta pigeon?
Nah, we're good. We got this.
Well, no, I mean, he sees stuff that you guys can't see, right? So I'm giving him that information. So yeah. So Knives. It's up to him if he wants to share it.
Oh shit! Wait, what?
Yeah,
I
my
messaged
issue
you
is
what
that
took place after they knocked.
I
since you're the only one with the ability to see down
they don't
into that
make
room to see the
fucking
reaction.
UPSs
the
that
rest
have
of
as many
you,
ports as I
there's
need.
no answer at the door. Knives has
I'm gonna relay that. The robot's standing looking at the door, and one of the person took a shotgun and is hiding.
All right.
And it's pointing at the door, so you might want to talk through the door rather than go through the door.
Alright, but I'm not actually going to say exactly what I want to, but housekeeping? Look,
Give me a
Really,
deception
Q?
check.
That's what you're going with?
Give me a
absolutely not,
deception
no, I'm
roll
not
on that
actually
bad
doing
boy.
No, I'm not
Okay.
actually doing that.
Okay.
Hello, housekeeping. No. How do you want me to just call out her actual name? I mean, they already know we're here, so it's not really any point to, you know.
It's not the worst idea. At least whoever it is knows that, we're not strangers just breaking into their house.
Yeah.
Which, we are.
We are.
strangers
Technically,
breaking into their
but yeah. Alright, yeah, let me, give me just a second. Her name was,
Alma.
Alma? Did she have a last name, actually, Palmer?
Not that you guys are aware of.
Actually, hold on, just quick DM.
Alma.
Alma.
I actually can I step
Really?
forward
That's
to just
super
call
dope.
out,
The thing is, I would need a
Hold on, and actually,
12
quick-
or
just real quick,
16 port
but,
UPS.
can Kotomo access the door or anything, from here? Can she hack into the room or anything from out here, or if we?
I'm not sure though. You'd have to give it a go. You can attempt to if you'd like.
I mean,
I'm going to call through the door while Kotomo and Robin look out over the door to try to hack it. Alma, there's nothing to be afraid of. We're friends of Blake's. We come in peace.
Okay, give me a persuasion.
Ooh, I found one that has 9 ports. It's only
plus 2 of the
$1,200.
Okay.
24.
Ooh, nice. So she yells back to the door. Listen, I don't work for Blake anymore. You can just get the hell out of here. I don't know how you guys got in here, but no friends are just gonna break into this place. So I need you guys to just maybe piss off. All right, we're working.
Alma, please. We just want to talk. Can you please just hear us out?
She okay, give me a no. I'll let that last persuasion stick. She says in response, she says, no, listen. I'm busy here. We're working. You guys clearly broke in. If you open that door, bad shit's gonna happen. We're a lot more better prepared than you guys are. I can guarantee you that.
Question.
Are you sure about that? We're pretty prepared for anything.
So what? Hold on. Are you asking us to prove something, or are you just pissed off at him?
Wait, what?
And yeah.
Are you saying that in character or out?
In character.
Wait, are you asking me?
Oh, okay.
No, or you're just pissed off at him, like you don't ever want to work for him again.
No, I got no quarrels with Blake. He's an alright guy, but he should know. Word gets around. People like us. I'm currently busy. All right, and the machine outside that you guys managed to get past, that should give you all the indication you need to know. I'm working with Villanueva right now, so.
How about?
Okay.
Can we strike a deal? Is there anything that we can help you with?
Nah. Help me? People
Yes.
like you? No. I help myself, and
Question.
that's all I do.
Yeah.
Actually,
That
I'm
makes
motion.
sense.
I'm gonna Kotomo and Jello to come over to me. What's this wall look like it's made of?
The wall is made, it's your standard wall. It would be like drywall and shit like that, I imagine.
Okay, we're going. You know what's really good at going through drywall?
Humans.
Dude, don't.
No, fuck. You're not this smoke.
Oh no.
She doesn't want to cooperate.
So Kotomo is with you, and you're going to do what?
I called over Jello as well. I just motioned to the wall. And then actually over the comms, I'm gonna go. You have 5 more minutes to. Give it a few more tries of negotiation. Otherwise, otherwise we gotta weigh in.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. It's just a question of how we'd wire everything together, though.
Wait,
There'd be
who else?
wires
You
fucking
said Jello?
everywhere.
Is Jello, are you gonna go over there? Or you can stay by the door.
Yeah, I'll head over there. We got 2 people around there anyway.
Okay.
Well, Hans is. Oh,
Hans is being
fuck.
wrong.
Leave me alone with the robot aiming at the door. Okay.
Actually, you know what? Actually, just keep talking to her.
So keep
yeah,
her busy?
Yep, keep her busy.
Keep her distracted.
Mhm.
Alright, I'll do my best, Alright, so I'll respond to her. Are you sure there's nothing that I can personally help you with? I'm a pretty damn good, I'm pretty damn good with computers, if I do say so myself. Maybe I can help you with something along those lines?
Give me a perception check.
A perception?
Yep.
$14.
With that perception check through the door, as you're kind of close up against the wall next to it, all you hear is a of her shotgun being loaded, and silence otherwise.
Keep talking. It's fine.
Alma, please. We don't want any sort of conflict if it can be avoided. We just want to talk. That's all.
Yeah, well, I'm not interested in talking, especially to people breaking in here. If you wanted to talk, you could have potentially orchestrated a better way to do it. These terms are they're not.
Hey,
they're not...
I tried to walk through the front door as peacefully and civilly as I could. Your robot was about to knock my block off.
Yeah, well, there's a reason for that. So we don't want fucking people in here, you know? So, you know, if the door's locked, you don't come in through the fucking windows or whatever.
Well, I knocked.
Yeah, well, doesn't mean I have to answer. This place is a
Can
business,
I sense
right?
motive? Can I through her voice, would I be able to tell how old she is? Like, does she sound young?
You can give me a sense motive. Yeah, probably more a perception.
Oh, that's in that one.
Yeah, we'll say no. We'll say no, you can't tell anything.
Well, would that really be sense motive, or would that be investigation?
It'd probably be perception.
How would you rule that?
Perception more than anything, I'd imagine.
Perception?
We'll take that roll regardless, and we'll just say that it's impossible to tell her age just from the inflection of her voice. Especially through the muffling of the wall and the door and what have you.
All right, maybe if offering my service won't get her to open up. All right.
You could ask her if you want. You could offer.
Alma.
If you are a bartender.
Ugh, dude.
Alma,
fucking dirty
drink?
power.
Do you drink
bro.
it all?
Ugh, it's never a good time.
No, what's it to you?
I've been there. My old apartment was like
not
that.
your prerogative. Now listen, I got 30 seconds for you to get the fuck out of here, and if you don't, the robot you saw outside, he's gonna make his way in here, and he's gonna deal with you. All right? And if you make it through this door, I'm gonna deal with you, and I promise neither way it's gonna end very well for you. All right? So go ahead. Your 30 seconds starts now.
You know what? I'll call your bluff.
All right. What you said? You were saying something here?
But
yeah.
hold on. Before I'll try one last tactic before you guys try to cut your way through the wall.
We already did. As you've been talking, we've done that.
Son of a bitch.
You roll me a stealth real quick. You guys that have cut through the wall.
All right. Anyone who wants to go, well, the people who are doing stealth can.
It wouldn't surprise me at this point. Like, it really wouldn't.
Kind of cutting through the wall. It's a very quiet. It's just the phase shift as usual.
How much would it take for you to open the door and just talk peacefully?
You think you can pay me? Listen, I could buy you. All right. Now.
Yeah, the only thing they
down to
needed was
16
just
seconds.
temperature and humidity to stay
Are you
consistent.
Sure?
Everything else
So
was
as you
like
guys-
not
I'm
necessary.
actually I have a lot of money on me.
You guys are going through the door. You said.
No. Yeah, we've carved our way through very quiet. You know, just kind
Okay.
of,
Yeah. You still roll me a stealth because there's gonna be light coming in through there that would. As soon as you do that. So unless you guys are like.
I thought this door was. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, I don't know if that door was closed.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Are you sure that I can't pay you something?
All right.
Listen. Some random street trash is not going to be able to give me anything that I need in this life.
This random street trash has a little over 5 million wonlongs on on his person right now.
5 million is not the case. 500,000. Yeah, but that's fair.
You're not there.
I'm trying to
Go ahead
bluff
and
here.
roll me a deception.
I'm trying to bluff here.
Go for it,
You.
please. Considering
What was the stealth from you guys?
Oh,
Before
no,
he-
it's in that one.
Yep. Quick question. Actually, I was gonna ask. I know normally my armor would give me disadvantage on it, but since I'm just cutting and such, would I be able to waive that since I'm not actually doing? Like,
Yeah, I would say that all three of you roll stealth, and let's take the average. You should
I
you
rolled
should
a
have
nat 20
regular.
then.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, so we'll say that the three of you, she hasn't noticed based on the conversation she's having with Daggerin. However, she says, "Get the fuck out of here, kid. I got more money than God. I don't need anything you can offer me right now. All right?"
Explain that to me. God has money. You've met him.
She says, 5 seconds.
All right, Kotomo. She has cybernetics, doesn't she?
She does have, yeah, she has augments and stuff like that.
Is this where I engage in my hacking?
I would like you to, if you don't mind. And Jello, if you wouldn't mind.
Can I do it from here?
I mean, you can do it through the hole you guys have
Alpha?
created in that open doorway that's at her back, but you can't just, like, you know, turn her brain off. You know, it would have to be like one of your active spells. You would be initiating combat at that point.
I mean, I'm already calling her bluff.
All right.
She sounds
Okay,
scared.
okay, hold up. We've still got like 4 seconds here, 2 seconds, something.
Yeah, I'll say the timer is still at 5 seconds. Yeah.
I'd like to just shout out, would you like to help us turn the tables on all of the corporations?
Give me a persuasion.
Sure.
She's not gonna question who the new voice is.
Hmm. I mean, you've
She
tried to
knows
buy
there's
her off,
probably
and all
more
the
than
other
one of
shit
us.
That hasn't worked here, so if we've got any hope of getting this girl to help us, which apparently we need. Why not? Let's find the
Fucking,
truth.
is
And
it
if this
more
doesn't
stable
work,
than
then
current
fine, let's
Windows
go.
10?
What else
Tried
have
the
we got
truth.
going?
She wasn't interested.
You lied. You said you had money you didn't have.
Well, technically, I started with the truth. and
So with
then
that
I started-
persuasion, she's gonna say, "Listen, kid, what do you know about the corporations? I'm not that kind of person. I can't help you take down the corporations as much as I'd fucking love to, but you know."
Well, Blake seems to think otherwise, and I was raised by the corporations, so I know a thing or two about them.
Listen, I'm just the thief. I can get through securities, but you know that's about all I'm equipped to do. I alone can't help you. All right, so you know.
Look, I don't know you from a robot on the street, but this dude who's been, pretty right about stuff so far said, get this girl to come and help us with our thing. I don't know why he did, but you said you have no problem with Blake. He seems to think highly enough of you to send us here.
So Daggerin with passive perception would know that he could hear the footsteps getting closer to the door, and then when she yells in response back to the door, you would hear that she's closer. Also, Knives would see her kind of move closer through the window at the top. She does obviously move closer to the door and says to you, she says, "Listen, he's a smart guy, and I got my own thing going on here. There's nothing I alone can do for Blake. All right, I haven't worked for him in a long time. It would take somebody with more skill sets than I have."
Dude, if there's anything I need
a more well-rounded
right now,
group
it's a more
to be able to
stable
take
Someone
care of
like
this.
you mean someone like an expert hacker, or a master?
We're
of
working on
disguise?
that, and we might have more than just them. Long
Give me
story. Work with
give me
us,
a
and we might tell you some of it.
Give me a persuasion jello.
Can I give him advantage?
I would say
because of
yeah.
what I said?
No. I would say no to you.
How about my
You're gonna
hands?
have to roll here in a second as well.
Actually, yeah, no, for what it's worth, if I can give advantage, I'll just simply point out, we have connections beyond just Blake. It's useful to have all your tools.
Do they just
out of
hear
it.
her? Does he just hear them through the?
Yeah, if you
hole?
said that, she would.
No, I'll move before I say that. That's a good point. Yeah, no, I'll do that. There we
I
go.
moved, so
Yep.
like.
Yeah.
how's-
So she would Daggerin, go ahead and roll me a persuasion. Okay. She's gonna say master hackers.
two.
Master
Plus two
hackers.
because of,
Who are you? What do you mean,
No.
master hacker?
No.
We have
No.
You've heard of her. We have Maya on our side.
The door slides open. She puts her shotgun down on the desk next to her. Says, "You guys you got Maya to work with you.
Talk to Jello. He was able to talk her into it.
So she steps out into the hall, kind of looks through the door to see fucking Hans back here. And steps out to look towards Jello and says, "What do you know about Maya?"
Well, we grew up not too far from each other at about the same time. Now, turns out we're both kind of doing our thing. I found a gig that lets me kind of work against the corporations. Trying to get her in on it.
Has she agreed?
She hasn't necessarily agreed to the first offer, but, well, I'll let you in on a little bit here. So, I'm not with the, what is it?
The Legacy.
Fragmented Legacy, yeah.
Legacy. Brain fart. I'm not with the Legacy per se, but our goals align and we're being offered work to go for it. So, we're working for them technically right now. But,
Get ready for a big old exposition.
have you heard of Irie?
Somewhat.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi. You have options. So, if one doesn't suit your fancy, you can talk to us as well.
She looks to the bot that's in the room behind her, and she kind of nods to it, and it takes a few steps forward. And she says, "Listen, where's Maya? You've spoken with her?"
Oh, she's actually going to speak with Mr.
Blake.
Legacy guy. No, Jello knows his name. He's actually going to say Mr. Legacy guy right now.
Okay.
Can
All
I
right.
give
I'm not
Maya-
sure.
can
I
give
don't
Mama
think
a
so,
once
but-
over? Am I able to confirm that she does sound like young? Does she look like she's a teenager of some sort?
This
Teenager?
this-
No, she looks like she's, a little older.
Also-
I mean, she's.
Also, this is Alma.
Yeah, this is
that's what
Alma.
that's what I said.
So, you look her up and down. She looks like she's probably in her, early 30s. She's got an augmentation
Ryder.
attached
Yeah, I
to
don't
the
use
top
it for
of her
D&D.
head that wraps around her eye. She's got a heavily augmented one leg, and from her elbow down on her left arm as well is all augmentation.
Can
She
I
has
ask?
green hair that kind of ends in like a purplish pink, and is shaved on one side.
I'll pipe up and ask Alma, does she feel like she has any reason to believe that her life might be in danger?
No, listen. If I wanted to, I could kill you all here right now, alone.
I don't doubt it.
Nobody makes me feel like I'm in danger.
I
But
don't doubt it. I
she'll
just want to
turn
make
back to
sure,
Jello. Good.
I want to make sure that you're not.
No, yeah. How'd it go? How's it been, Ryder?
I'll take. Before I continue, I'm gonna take over at Jello, and
Most games on PC end up you have to run at a certain frame rate.
I'll continue on saying I want to make sure that you don't feel beholden to the corporation that you're currently working under.
Congrats.
If you are, like, I don't want you to feel trapped. We're just messengers at this point, and all we want to do is talk.
Well, thanks for your consideration, but I'd like to see Maya. Take me to wherever she is. If that's where Blake and the Legacy are held up, then I'll have my conversation with him at that time. But I'd like to see her first.
Are the
Alright.
murder robots gonna come with us?
Yes.
She turns and looks at you and says, no, these pieces of trash, they belong to the property. They're not mine.
Can I take a look in the room and see if I can see if anything that she was working on?
Yeah, you can take a look through the door and roll me
I'm excited for this.
I'll take a peek.
a perception through the door.
Our perception, not
robot.
an investigation.
Yes, because you're not physically close enough to rummage through it or anything like that. Ooh.
He's not once tonight. What?
I would say that you just look in there, you see that nightingale staring you down, and distracts you enough to just kind of avert your gaze.
Yeah, I'm not trying to go get another concussion. Fuck that.
Excuse me, Alma.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned that you could kill us all earlier, correct?
Yeah.
Could you do that to me in my bed?
She looks you up and down, and she's like, "You're a little skinny for my taste, but we'll see what happens."
Wow, he didn't even need to roll
Can,
that
can,
one.
can I attempt to grab her booty?
She stares at you as you slowly move your hand towards you, and in the process, she just walks back in here, grabs her combat shotgun off the desk, comes back out and says, "All right, let's go."
I'm down.
Was Cthulhu Musanagi this sexually ambiguous in Ghost in the Shell?
I'd say there's nothing ambiguous
Weird time to
about
do
that.
bote. Weird
Yeah,
time to do
I would say that this is not
Okay.
for copyright reasons. I have no idea what your comparison you're making.
Copyright.
Look, all I'm saying is it's canon.
So, where are we going?
Alright, I guess we're heading.
Same place
we're
in
gonna
my
take her
end.
back. Are we gonna take the truck?
Yes, we're taking the truck. Let's go. Everyone into the back.
Bye, guys.
So as you guys
Come
walk
on, Knives,
out,
let's go.
How
you
am
guys
I?
are going this way
Where?
and that way?
Actually, no. What I'll do is I'll jump onto the top of the truck.
Yeah,
Truck.
jump.
Let's
If
go.
you jump down onto the truck, it's probably only like a 15-foot fall.
15 foot, and then jump off the truck.
Yeah, that's
and
fine.
You know.
Well, the back's
So,
open, baby.
As you guys go to walk out, this should be like, "What the fuck are you guys doing? Where are we going?"
Truck.
That truck's been broken down for 6 years.
All right, I'm gonna wheel the motorcycle off it.
Great exit plan. You didn't even check to see the truck was working.
Yep.
I was thinking that.
Oh, I
looked-
figured as much, yeah, but I'm like,
She
yeah,
looked
fuck
through
it.
the hole and she's like, "Are you gonna steal my motorcycle?"
Because he'll be on it.
Yeah. What are we gonna do?
this.
Steal her motorcycle?
Bring it with us. Yeah.
Hey, at least we both have good taste.
Oh, you.
Listen,
I think
if
you
Maya-
kind of just broke her trust.
If Maya isn't where we're headed, then killing you all off is still on the table. And not the one you wanted. She looks at you and kind of walks back the other direction.
It doesn't
Actually,
matter
she'll
which
go
one I
off to
want.
the-
It all leads to the same place.
She'll walk to the first lift and she'll hit a button on her waist and this door will open here. And she'll hop down off the lift into the parking area here. Now, Knives, you're still like obfuscated over there, so she can't see you.
You guys were really about to rob this girl.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we killed someone that we were supposed to rescue. I mean, what's the difference?
I mean, at this point, it's really just Breaking Bad all over the place. Come on now.
I don't even know why Knives is here. He shouldn't be with these people.
Trying to earn her trust. We don't do that by stealing from her.
But we do by lying to their robot. That's correct.
All right, so as you guys move back outside, we'll say that you're all outside. She looks to the Nightingale
I'm making some
That's,
bands.
right here guarding the outside. She says, "Hey, listen, these guys we're all heading out of here. All right, keep an eye on the door. Yeah."
Nice.
Yes, ma'am.
And they move forward, and everybody goes to the outside area over yonder. And your boy Rico takes about 5 or 6 minutes to arrive after being beckoned, but he does show up. And as he does, he kind of comes to a really, really ugly screeching halt right in front of the parking area. And Alma kind of looks at you guys, mighty confused, but she kind of
sounds
shrugs
about
her
right.
shoulders and goes to hop on the
Chariot,
car.
Millie. Your chariot, Millie.
All right, so you guys hop on. Rico, he's quieter than usual, but it looks like he might be, feeling the consequences of decisions made earlier in the day. Looking a little exhausted. You notice that as he drives down the streets, that he's going at a more timid speed than usual. Not nearly 100 miles an hour everywhere he goes. He happens to be following the speed limit, which looks.
He's not swerving or anything, is he?
No, he just looks tired and not nearly as vocal. Hans says Rico, and he says, "Oh, hey guys."
Yo, dude, you're not swerving as much as usual. Is everything okay?
Yeah, you are.
Oh man, I just crashing, man. it's been a few days since I've taken a nap, so yeah.
Rico,
I
what
mean-
did you drink?
can you safely get us home, or do you need to crash and back and let one of us drive?
Rico, let me drive. I got this.
Wait, I'll give Rico an energy drink.
No.
He looks
No.
at you and he's like, dude, I don't drink those. You know how unhealthy those are. And
As he lights a
pulls
cigarette
over,
and rails a line off the dashboard.
Okay.
he hops into the back and he says,
You
all
would
right,
know better than anyone.
all right, you drive. And then he closes his eyes and leans his head up against the headrest, and within seconds is completely unconscious. The car's still parked. So who wants to take over the driving?
My man
ability?
Jello.
I can drive. I can drive.
Jello already said he was, so.
Well,
Yep, I am driving.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like proficient and stuff, I think.
That is an affirmative statement. I am driving.
So
I'm just saying.
so
I have the capacity
Jello
to.
will hop in the front and quickly get you guys to where you're going. Alma sitting in the back, kind of confused by, the fact that you guys stopped and dude's sleeping, but she keeps her mouth closed as you guys move forward.
I'm just checking.
What? I'm sorry. What is it? Oh, yeah.
No,
So
I was
you
just
guys,
checking something.
yeah, there's no vehicles checked. So you guys do. Oh fuck. You guys do progress through the city. It is now starting to be nighttime. It took you guys a couple hours at where you were, and you eventually
Andor
do
just
start to
lays
see the
wherever the
streets that
fuck
are
he
familiar
wants
to you as you get
constantly.
closer and closer to the hideout, and you can kind of actually
He
tell
lays very
that
weird
Alma,
for a cat.
from the back seat is looking around with some kind of
Ryder, what
familiarity in
classes
her
are you
eyes.
playing?
It's obvious that the work she did might have been a while ago. You're not 100% sure, but she definitely seems to be fond of the area, and
Did she look
from
anxious?
from what you can tell, definitely fond of Maya. So you guys do pull up to the dog. No, what is it? Degen Fog or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, don't fucking know, dude.
You guys do pull up to the facility, and familiar with this specific spot, Alma rushes ahead of you guys and pushes through the open doors, and you can hear her say, "Maya, oh my God!" And the doors slide closed behind her. So now, hold on one second.
When she was looking through the windows and stuff while we were in the car, did she look anxious at all or nervous?
Not that you could tell.
Okay.
She just looked to be familiar with the area.
Well, I say mission accomplished.
So as you guys step in, you are free to move about the cabin or whatever. But you'll notice that as you get close to these doors, just for the sake of explanation, both of these doors are locked, and it seems that Blake is having a private discussion with the two received females. So.
Ooh, even without knives.
I'm sure Knives will get the lowdown later.
Alrighty. Yeah. So you guys can now either take the opportunity to, or I'll wait. I'll get this dialogue out of first.
Can we go home?
No, I would say not yet. He's only after about 15 to 20 minutes. You hear the doors gonna and decompress and unlock, letting you guys know that the room is now more available. So anybody who wants to move in, you can.
Sure.
So Maya and Alma are both kind of sitting in quarters of the room, kind of making themselves comfortable, kind of lounged back. Obviously not alert or anything like that, just talking. And as you guys all walk in, Blake looks to you and he says, "Oh, well done. It seems that you've managed to find them both. And judging by the fact that you're all still here, I have to imagine that you're able to do it peacefully."
You can ask them.
Yeah. All's well that ends well.
I would say so.
Concussion I'm suffering from says otherwise, but okay.
All's well that ends well.
Well, maybe you should get some sleep, but for
That's
now.
called an occupational hazard.
Yeah. And Blake turns and looks at you and says,
Alec.
"That you were right. You were right. It could be worse. I've seen some of the things these two ladies do, and we're just glad to have you back. I'll leave it at that. But moving forward, they have agreed to my terms. We spoke privately, and the ladies," and he nods. He kind of like extends his hand to motion to both of them, and they both, nod silently. Are
Interested in
excited
having
to
a
join
threesome
us.
with me? Yes.
And with that, I guess we will the three of us will put our heads together to identify what we would like to do next. But all of you've done an incredible job. As soon as we figure out what the next best plan of action is, I'll call upon you. However, for now, you guys are more than welcome to, take some well-deserved rest, do what you need to do, and I will contact Knives, who I will have as a liaison with the rest of you to regroup when necessary. Are there any questions you guys have for me?
Yeah, did we get paid on this one?
Where are my Wan Longs?
Oh, I'm not here. Oh, I am here.
Oh, yeah, gone it.
And he said, well, you didn't ask last time. However, of course, I won't have my people go unpaid. And
You goddamn right, or I'll kill you.
All of you are credited 250 grand.
Bitchin'.
Alright.
Bad for not having to kill anything. 57.
If
Yeah, you
we're
guys
free to, if we're free to go, I'm gonna walk out. Where's Knives at the moment?
I don't know. Nice. Where are you?
Just got a rope.
I think he's sleeping.
Larry, you good?
What's up? Sorry.
We're just saying,
So how much money?
So you got
250K.
everybody got 250K. Are you also in the room? Well, just for the story's sake, we'll say that you were in here listening.
If you want me to, if I was
It's
asked
up to
in,
you.
otherwise
I
I
don't
was just
care.
chilling outside. These girls, I didn't like them.
Yeah, that's fine. Well,
yeah, fair enough.
Don't really care what they had to say.
Yeah,
Blake
I was just gonna. I wanted to see if I can find Knives before I head home.
Well, I'm outside just chilling, waiting until these females leave, pissing me off. So
I was wondering if you wanted to go get a drink. My treat.
I'll pass.
Fucking love
I'm gonna
Transformers.
I'm tired. I'm gonna go pass out. No thanks.
Okay.
All right, man. Rest your head. Go to sleep.
I think I'm gonna.
You probably shouldn't be drinking right now either. You got a really bad thing.
Yeah,
Huh.
it wasn't you, Larry.
You ran in front of you. Literally ran. It missed you. I saw it. It missed you, and you ran into it to get hit. Like I don't know.
I
You're
was
dumb.
trying to come off as non-threatening.
I forgot about that.
Literally, you ran into it and you went down, and you wondered why your head got cracked. And you blame me.
Yeah, I literally
mean,
had to contemplate. How does that even work?
I was trying to come off as non-threatening.
Hey, it was a
I'm
good
saying
try,
it.
man. You never know.
You got non-threatening to death. So yay. So next time, maybe defend a little bit more. Run backwards instead of just taking a hit.
Wait, are we having this conversation in character or out of character?
It's
I'm talking
both.
Because I offered to drink.
It's
out
a little bit of
in
both.
character.
It's fine.
I'm
We're
talking about
having
this
an.
all out of character.
No, I'm talking
That's
this in
what's
character.
called meta.
No, I watched him run into it. I saw it, like he moved his body into it. Like I could see that.
Well, I was just trying to offer you a drink for thanks for having my back.
All right. You should go to bed. No drinks. Go to bed. Sleep. I'm tired. This was a pain in the
Papa
ass.
Knives laying down the
Girls.
dad knowledge.
Driving me nuts.
Okay.
Go.
Yeah, Agron, as your physician, which I'm not, I'm rather shocked that you're still alive at this point. You really should sleep.
No drinks.
I still can't believe I built a fucking Sentai plot. That was really fun. I also realized I'm very, very stupid, but it was really fun.
Remember when we said we were going
You don't
back?
know who's
We
where
were
anybody.
behind
You've got a concussion. You don't know what's real.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
You wake
That
up
is
from a night's sleep, and you're actually still on Maya's floor. Turns out it's been a fever dream.
You know what?
What is this, an episode of
We
House?
just left.
Wait, is that actually one of the side effects of what can happen when you get a concussion?
Yeah, here, hold on, let me grab it.
No. Amnesia. No, you just get dizzy when you look at the. I've had like 5.
Our boy Cooler
concussions.
sent it to us because he got like an extra kit.
Forgot what happened.
They're pretty dope. It
and
took me a
that
while to
exact
figure it out because
specific
the
moment,
directions
though.
are all
Not
in
like,
Japanese, and I
the
refused to
name
watch a
and shit,
video.
yeah.
You forget
Like,
shit.
I
But
don't
it turns
know
into
what- I
like
don't
a
know
tractor
the medical
trailer, a
Very
backhoe,
confused,
a race
can't
car, a
remember what's
helicopter,
happening, like-
a fighter jet, a big rig.
Alright, so I'll just go home.
Alrighty. The rest of you guys, any questions for Blake or anything like that?
Nope.
I'm wondering if
already-
Alma wants to have a drink with me. I'm very thirsty.
Alma looks at you and she kind of just closes her eyes again, focusing back on Blake. She seems you know, best you can tell, she seems to be extremely interested in Maya, which lets you know that, you know, maybe you got a chance. Just so it's going to take a little bit more effort than it's going to take time. It's going to take time to build this ship.
All
But,
right.
yeah, I
well,
mean-
I will give her my number, and I'll say I'll be seeing you soon, assumingly.
And she looks and she's like, well, I'm excited to work with you all.
Yeah, a pleasure. Hopefully it goes well.
Yeah, and so with that, I mean, that would be a long rest. You guys have concluded this mission. I can give you another one. I mean, we can keep moving forward. I don't know. I know that Q said something about having to go to bed a certain time,
Yeah,
and that Larry was kind of tired. So we can.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm half.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
half.
fine.
Well, we can call
Palmer.
it there then for easily.
Palmer.
Short sesh.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Actually, I got a question for you in PM's, Palmer.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that, we'll say that
It is from
everybody
Super
rests.
Sentai.
Larry, my man.
Yay!
Get
you
that
have
level!
leveled up, my dude.
Oh, thank God.
Woo!
Yeah.
What about me?
You are not leveled up, not quite.
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Larry.
That feel when role-playing XP sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Anyway, the one thing Jello's gonna do is,
I feel like I definitely picked up a lot of experience tonight. I didn't do
basically
much,
leave
except I did a
contact
lot of the
information with both
planning,
the ladies and,
a lot of the big
say
thinking
that
on
it's
that one. I had
not
no
just
idea
for
what we were
pleasure
going
alone.
into, and just I tried to play it as
He's
strategically safe as possible.
not
Close
opposed to,
close
but
corners
also
and
for
small buildings
business,
like that.
since
That's how
we're
you get your
working
party
together.
killed with like an AoE attack.
And that is going to be essentially
I'm unfamiliar with it. It was really cool to build though, Brighton.
also the way that we could get in contact with them for IRE purposes if we need to as well.
For what it's worth, actually, before he left, actually Valravan had two questions. Two specifically to Maya. Does the robot take requests like doing that again?
Wait, what?
Yes, hello,
Does the
Andor.
robot take requests like doing what it did before again?
Oh, yeah, probably not.
Damn.
It's kind of a work in progress.
Hmm.
But you know, I'm sure. And Maya says she points to Alma, and she said, "Alma here might be happy to oblige though, in similar capacity if that's what you're interested in."
It's like see you be getting clubbed like a fucking baby seal.
Valravan's actually going to stand there for an uncomfortably long period of time, and well, you can't see under the helmet. Both of them can clearly see the cogs are turning.
Yeah.
Cogs are turning in his head. And mostly debating how best to make it deniable, possibly, and then he'll leave his contact information, and that's it. He'll walk out.
Alrighty. And I guess with that we can call it there for the sesh. Everybody can get some early rest and whatnot.
Great job, motherfuckers.
Good game.
So are
Yeah.
we going back to Worlds Apart next week?
It's up to you guys, or it's up to Trad, I guess.
I think so. I think I'm going through a job transition this week. I'll know more tomorrow.
All right.
Good,
Well,
good,
well,
good
I'll let
transition,
your
bad
boy.
transition, sideways transition.
I actually got a bunch of shit made yesterday, maps and
hilarious.
stuff like that.
Gonna probably be the same thing, but for at least hourly, about twice as much money.
Dude, fuck. Nice.
Double's
you know,
good.
I'm not counting out it's real yet, but either way, you know, yeah, I have like tons still prepared, but I want to be able to give it the attention it deserves when we get to it. And between the other shit I've been doing and now this, I don't know, I haven't been ready yet.
Trad,
Within the
out of
next 24, 48, I'll make a call, but I'd like to pick back up sooner than later.
Trad,
Yeah, we
out
got a lot of
curiosity,
shit
have you
going
looked in
on.
More into DMing for the Adventures League.
No.
Not happening.
Nope.
Okay. I was just curious.
Alrighty, with that, I will sign
Palmer,
off.
Did you get my question?
Yeah, I'll answer it here in a little bit.
Yeah, no,
Yeetus. Good game, everybody. We'll see you at some point.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we're done with. The Dungeons and Dragons. We still got like an hour or so. So I don't know what the move is. 1-1 show accurate replica prop. This is my Transformer. I'm not sure if you know about it. The someone or some group is making like a life size fucking Gundam or whatever in Japan, and they got it to start walking. Am I realistically going to get